Okay, yeah. Before going for Microsoft Azure, let me introduce about myself. Hi, my name is Sekhar. I have 15 years of experience on Microsoft technologies. Currently, I'm working as a Azure architect. Okay, yeah. Next, before going for Microsoft Azure, just I want to let you know something about IT infrastructure. Okay, do you know what is the IT infrastructure? Anyone has any idea? Generally, what is the IT infrastructure?
IT infrastructure is the combination of software as well as like hardware. It's the like if it's like in a data center, we can see the like database, server, computers, and all the
Yes.
combination of hardware and softwares.
Yes, correct. Simply, we can say if we enter into the one organization, whatever the things are visible, that we will call it as infrastructure. Am I right? I can say systems, cables, wires, okay, and the routers, internet connectivity, server rack, server, data center. All these things we can call them as infrastructure. Simply, we can say IT infrastructure is nothing but collection of hardware, software, switches, network, load balancer is called IT infrastructure, right? Okay, to maintain our own IT infrastructure, we require what? Data center. Okay, if you go for any organization, the company will have their own data center. The company will have their own data center. See, this is the exact picture of IT infrastructure. If we consider, see, these are the devices. Devices are connecting to one router. So this is load balancer. The request is maintained by load balancer. Also, this is the hardware system, racks, database. These are the network connectivity, cable, switches. These all we will call them as what? IT infrastructure. This is the exact definition of IT infrastructure. The term infrastructure as an information technology that refers collection of hardware, software, switches, network, load balancer is called IT infrastructure. Now, to maintain our own IT infrastructure, we required what? One DC. What is the DC? Data center. Okay, if we go for TCS, Cognizant, Wipro, Accenture, any company in the world, they will have their own data center. They have their own data center. Okay, so simply I can say, what is the data center? Data center is a heart of the organization. I'm repeating, what is the data center? Data center is a heart of the organization where we can build, deploy, manage, and access the applications through internal or corporate network is called data center. Okay, I'm repeating, what is the data center? Data center is a heart of the organization. Okay, for example, you have an organization, you got one project where I would like to build 5 servers. So to build 5 servers, what we have to do? We have to go and verify whether space is available in the data center. Once space is available, then we will rack the servers. Then we will start building all these 5 servers from scratch. Okay, so that is what data center. See, this is the exact picture of data center. This is the exact picture of data center. For example, we are working on one organization. We got one new project where I would like to build 10 virtual missions. I can say 10 virtual missions. First step, what we have to do? First, submit the request to data center team. This is the data center team. Okay, they will verify whether space is available or not. Yes, they will drag the space. Once space is available, first step, they will install operating system. Okay, second step, they will configure the networking. Okay, third step, they will install all monitoring tools. Okay, fourth step, they will install security vulnerabilities and security patches to deploy your application. Okay, fifth step, we will configure the firewall rules. Sixth step, we will enable network security rules, okay, virtual network rules, okay, etc., etc. Finally, we will verify all these servers are built uh, based on what is that checklist or not. Once these servers are built, finally these servers would be handed over to development team. Am I right? Development team or project team, whoever it is, whatever we are calling it as. Now, to complete this process, minimum it will take 7 to 10 days. Why? Because we have to submit the request. It should be approved by manager. Okay, then it will go to data center team. Data center team should allocate the space for these 5 servers. Depends on business requirement. Okay, then installation, configuration, management, verify, check security, vulnerabilities. To do all these things, it will take minimum 7 to 10 days. Okay, minimum 7 to 10 days. Okay, this is burden to organization. Why? Because if it is taking like 7 to 10 days, it is very difficult. Nowadays everything is happening instantly, right? So apart from that, we have to manage Windows team, I mean operating system team, next networking team. Okay, next load balancer team, next monitoring team, next security team, next application deployment and management team. So many teams are required to manage or to provide the support to customer. Okay, so to maintain these many teams, to maintain our own data center, okay, the project budget is very, 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 very high. Okay, we are not able to bear, the organizations are not able to bear such kind of amount. Okay, that is the one reason why entire IT industry looking towards cloud. Okay, if we go for cloud computing, whatever the count I said, 5 servers that can be deployed within span of a minute. I am telling only 1 minute, not even 2 minutes. Okay, we can host all these servers within span of a minute. Where is 7 days and 1 minute? There is a lot of gap. Okay, when you go for cloud computing, you need not maintain what is that? These many teams like Windows team, monitoring team, implementation team, application monitoring team, security team, many things. Everything is inbuilt. We can provision the virtual machines within span of a minute. Okay, that's why entire organization, all the organization in the world looking towards cloud. Okay, this is the just one region. We have many regions. Okay, so what are the other regions are there? Why entire organization is moving towards cloud computing? First thing, have a look. To maintain the data center, it is not a small task. What is that? To maintain the data center, it is not a small task. First thing, to maintain our own data center, we have to purchase the building. We have to purchase the building or construct the building. Okay, that building should be constructed as per rules and regulations and guidelines provided by government. Okay, so why? Because we are going to store the data that might be sensitive for all personal people or business related information. So to build their own data center, they have to follow rules and regulations and guidelines provided by IT laws, by government. Okay, yeah, next. So see, first thing, we have to purchase one building and design according to data center rules and regulations and guidelines. Next, we have to design the data center in such way that, next, to after designing the data center, we need many things. Okay, what are the things? First thing, we need dedicated space for housing infrastructure, the point which I have just explained. Okay, next, we need high bandwidth internet. High bandwidth internet in the sense, for example, my organization data center is there in New York. I am sitting in Hyderabad. Okay, to access the data, to access the data, our application information, our database, we need high bandwidth internet. We need high bandwidth internet. Okay, that is the another cost, right? Next, we need redundant power supply. Redundant power supply in the sense, see that to run this data center, we need electricity. We need electricity. If there is no electricity, then we should able to run this data center with a battery or generator. Again, that is cost, right? Yeah, next step, dust-free environment. You know, right? So always we should construct these building and design, and the main name should be what is that? Dust-free environment. Do you know Microsoft data centers? They are trying to deploy them inside of the sea, inside of the sea. So going forward by 2030, data centers cannot be appear on Earth. Data centers, they are going to build it inside of the sea. Okay, that is the innovation is going on. Maybe that will be available by 2030. Okay, fine. Next, other thing is efficient cooling system. Okay, efficient cooling system means if we enter into the data center, you can see less than 10 degrees Celsius temperature, less than 10 degrees Celsius temperature. Why? Because any hardware device, it will produce lot of heat. Okay, in order to cool it, so always we should maintain the AC temperature less than 10 degrees Celsius. Okay, yeah, next, high physical security. So high physical security in the sense, anyhow, as you know that already, the data center, we can store the data that is very sensitive data. Am I right? Sensitive data in the sense, we should provide high physical security. Unauthorized persons should not enter into the data center. Okay, so unauthorized person should not enter into the data center. So we have to provide high physical security if we maintain our own data center. That is the story I am telling. Okay, next, so this is the disaster recovery. Disaster recovery in the sense, for example, this is the data center, right? This is the data center. Assume that if you are managing only single data center, okay, it got corrupted. It got corrupted. Total data center got corrupted. If it is got corrupted, then whatever the data we have managed, everything will get vanished. I mean, we have lost the data. So we do not have the data. We do not have the option to recover as well. So to maintain, what is that? Same data in multiple location, we need maintain another thing called disaster recovery. So another backup data center. If this data center is collapsed, another data center should be there to recover the data. So it should not affect it to your business. Am I right? So if you are maintaining single data center, that is not enough. We also have to implement disaster recovery. Disaster recovery in the sense, recover the data if any unexpected events are occurred. You know, right? I think in the year of 2000, in the year of 2000 or 2001, there is a World Trade Center collapse in US. Why these terrorists are targeting World Trade Center? Why? Because US economy, okay, US all financial system, they are storing on the data center. That's why they have collapsed. What is that? World Trade Center. Even though they have collapsed, the US did not lose even single record. Single record in the sense. So whatever the debits and credits provided by US, they haven't lost such related data. Why? Because they're already maintaining, what is that? Disaster recovery, another data center. Even though World Trade Center are collapsed by terrorists, they haven't lost any data, only physical damage of that building. That's it. Okay, same way, to maintain our data safe and secure, we need to maintain, what is that? Disaster recovery. Okay, yeah, to build another same data center, again it is cost. Again it is cost. Okay, yeah, next. Other thing is we need more time, more expense to build infrastructure. I said right. So if you would like to build few servers, it will take minimum 7 to 10 days still in real time. Okay, because of all these challenges, entire IT industry looking towards cloud, 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 cloud. Clear? So let me summarize the point what we have discussed so far. Okay, what is the infrastructure? What is the cloud? What are the challenges are there to maintain our own data center? Okay, next. Now you people tell me what is the cloud? Cloud is generally nowadays it is generic term. Okay, if you go for anywhere, people are telling that cloud, 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 cloud. Okay, now what is the cloud? Now you people tell me. Yeah, direct. We can say Nadella Satya is going to be visited Hyderabad Microsoft campus tomorrow. Okay, they are marketing about public cloud, cloud, cloud. Why cloud? Why should we go for cloud? They are in detail providing in seminars. Day before yesterday, Noida. I think yesterday also in Delhi. Tomorrow is going to be visited in Microsoft office in Hyderabad. They are going to launch fourth largest data center in Hyderabad that will be ready by 2025. 25. Okay, so why these corporate CEOs are marketing like cloud, cloud, cloud? Why cloud? Can you tell me anyone? What is the cloud? Anyone?
To store and retrieve the data from everywhere, like
Yeah, okay.
through internet.
Yes. So simply I can say cloud is nothing but collection of, what is that? Resources. I am repeating, what is the cloud? Cloud is nothing but collection of remote services and access them over the internet is called cloud. Okay, so this is the cloud. Assume that in the cloud they have deployed all the services, whatever the required for enterprise environment. Okay, all the services are at single place. As per your requirement, just access and consume that. That's it. Okay, yeah, next. What is the cloud? I am repeating. Cloud is nothing but collection of remote services and access them over the internet is called cloud computing. Okay, remote services in a sense for your organization in your environment, whatever the things are there, everything they have placed in the cloud. For example, you need artificial intelligence. Yes, you can access it. I need to create one server, access it. Yes, do it. Okay, if you need implement machine learning, yes, implement it. That service already there. And if you need access and deploy the web apps, yes, access and host it. All these things are happening within span of minutes. Okay, here you need not manage your own infrastructure. You need not worry about disaster recovery. You need not worry about infrastructure configuration related information. Everything managed by, what is that? Cloud vendor. Okay, so this is the exact definition provided by NIST. What is the cloud? Cloud is nothing but it is model of convenient on-demand network access. Based on your demand, anytime, anywhere, you can access those services. Okay, so where we can provision the network server storage applications that can be rapidly provisioned and with minimal management. That is called cloud computing. If you feel that that is complicated, very simple. Okay, cloud computing is nothing but collection of remote services. Just access them over the internet is called cloud computing. Okay, right? Yeah, next. Now, in the cloud computing, there are three types of service models. Okay, what are they, guys? Any idea?
So private cloud and public and hybrid cloud.
Service models. One is as.
Infrastructure as a service.
Okay, one is infrastructure as a service.
Platform as a
Software
service.
as a
Yes.
SaaS.
Okay, PaaS. PaaS in the sense
Platform
platform
as a
as
service.
a service. Okay,
Autonomous.
PaaS. What is that? Software as a service. Why they have categorized into different three types of cloud service deployment models? Okay, one is as in the sense infrastructure. They will provide the infrastructure. Application deployment and development should be managed by yourself. Okay, for example, you would like to deploy one Java application. Okay, for that you need to build 5 servers. Yes, go ahead and build 5 servers within span of a minute. Then on top of it, to host Java application, what we have to do? Install web servers, WebLogic, WebSphere, or JBoss, Apache Tomcat server. On top of it, host your Java application. Then that should be managed by yourself. Okay, the organization, I mean cloud vendor, just to provide the virtual machines, then remaining management should be taken care by yourself. Why? Because application is yours, management is yours. That is what infrastructure as a service. Clear? For example, after 1 year your business is not good. Okay, then go and destroy it at this moment. Okay, till whatever the things we have consumed, just pay for that. That is what infrastructure as a services. Okay, next, platform as a services. Okay, what is the platform as a services? Any idea? So the name itself, it is describing that platform. Platform in the sense, they are providing platform and runtime. For example, you have to deploy one Java application. Java code is ready with you. Okay, that entire environment provided by vendor, that we will call it as platform as a services. For example, they have built already environment. Okay, so with the pre-install and configuration of the web server as well. For example, you would like to deploy one Java application. Then to deploy the Java application, whatever the environment is required, already it is in pre-setup. Just go and deploy your application. So here you need not worry about installation and configuration, management, network monitoring. Everything would be taken care by vendor. Just you have to take care about deploy the application. Deployment of application, it doesn't matter. Just you can drag and drop your application files. So they are providing runtime and platform. You need not worry about management. Okay, that is what infrastructure as a services. Clear? Yeah, next. Now, next thing is SaaS. Okay, so in our day-to-day life, in our day-to-day activities which we are performing in organization, already we are entering to the software as a service. Could you please tell me best example for software as a service? Anyone?
Like Gmail.
Oh, yeah,
Gmail.
very good. So
Microsoft.
yes.
O365 is there.
Yes, Office 365 is the succeed product in the market. No other products are there to beat Office 365. Okay, Office 365, it has around 30 services. Okay, nothing has to be installed in our device. Okay, everything we can do it using browser. All to do all you need only internet connectivity. Okay, best example, you are using MS Teams. Am I right? Okay, who is managing by MS Teams? Are you managing? Are your organization managing? No, it is managed by Microsoft. Yes or no? We have MS Teams, Outlook, okay, SharePoint, okay, Stream, okay. Next, also we have Dynamic CRM, Dynamic CRM, okay. Sorry, CRM. Next, also we have MS Word, MS, PPT, Outlook, everything, all these components are managed by Microsoft. Okay, you need not install all these components in your device. Everything can be accessible in the browser itself. Okay, yeah, this is what software as a services. Okay, see guys, these are the components provided by Office 365. Now admin, bookings, calendar, complaints, dynamics, Excel, form, okay, analytics, OneDrive, okay, OneNote, okay, next Outlook, people, planner, Power Apps, Power Automation, Power BI. All these things are managed by Microsoft. You need not worry about manage these things. This is about what? Software as a services. Okay, so this is the one slide is enough to differentiate between on-premises and cloud. Have a look. This is the on-premises. These are what? Cloud computing. Now tell me, in on-premises, to perform all these things, networking, storage, okay, next operating system installation and configuration, middleware, runtime, application. To perform all these things, we required one thing. What was that? Any idea? Just now I said. To maintain all these
Own data
components,
center.
yeah, we required our own DC, data center. That is what? On-premises. Next, in the cloud, if you go for infrastructure as a service, see guys, carefully observe the things which are highlighted with red color that will be taken care by vendor. Okay, now would you like to deploy Windows operating system or Linux? That is totally depends on business requirement. Okay, some projects may require, I would like to build 5 servers with Windows operating system. Some same another project, they would like to deploy 5 servers with Linux operating system. Yes, you can choose the operating system on top of whatever the types of application you would like to host it. Yes, go ahead and host it. Okay, yeah, that is about what? Infrastructure as a services. Next, platform as a service, in the sense I said, right? Runtime, okay, and the platform they have provided. Just you have to take care about your application. You least bother about it. What type of application you are going to host it. In our hand, if we have Java, yes, Java ready-made environment is there. If you would like to host PHP, Python, Ruby, .NET, any type of application, yes, there is a ready-made environment. Go ahead and deploy it. Deployment is a not big challenge. Just drag and drop the files. How we people are drag and drop the files from your local to OneDrive or Google Drive. Okay, there are different ways to host the application. I will show you how to do that. Next, software as a service. See, nothing is in your hand. Everything managed by the vendor. Just you have to consume it, whatever they have provided. That's it. Okay, that is about what? Difference between on-premises and cloud computing. Okay, next. See, so this is the types of cloud. What are the types of cloud? One is public, private, hybrid. What is the public, guys? Generic term, right? What is the public?
Accessible by all.
Yeah, the resources can be accessible from anywhere in the world is called public. Do you agree? I am repeating. What is the public? The resources can be accessible from anywhere in the world is called public. Okay, for example, I have created one virtual machine. If I share username and password with you, you can sit anywhere in the world, then can communicate my mission and perform the activities. Okay, that is about what? Public cloud. Okay, private in the sense,
The organization.
yes, The resources can be
Can be
accessible within the corporate network is called private. For example, you are working in TCS. Okay, so what we will do, we'll go to the office and we will connect it to TCS provided VPN. VPN in the sense virtual private network. Then it will establish it to client network. Then we will able to access what all client related applications, other services. The moment when you disconnect the VPN or coming out from the organization, then will we able to communicate from our local home network? No. Am I right? That is what private network. Hybrid in the sense, you know, right? Hybrid keyword nowadays in IT, we are asking about hybrid model, hybrid model. What does it mean? Hybrid in the sense, the
working 2 days
combination
of public and private.
and private is called hybrid. Same way, in our generic words, 2 days work from home, 3 days work from home is office. The combination we will call it as what? Hybrid model. Am I right? Same way here also same. Okay, few of the applications are running in public and some of the applications are running private. If we establish the connection between these two and access overall things, that we will call it as what? Hybrid. Okay, but hybrid it is costly and sensitive and more flexible and secure as well. Also it is high cost. I will let you know how to do the tunnel later. Yeah, next. Now, to provide cloud computing, there are many vendors are there. Am I right? What are they? Any idea? One is,
Microsoft Azure.
yeah, Microsoft Azure.
AWS.
Yeah,
AWS.
second one,
AWS.
AWS. Third one,
GCP.
Cloud.
GC.
yeah, GCP, Google Cloud.
IBM.
Yeah, Oracle Cloud. Next, fourth, fifth one, IBM Cloud.
IBM.
I can say IBM Bluemix. Okay, next sixth one, Alibaba. Okay, also we have OpenStack. Okay, we have n number of cloud vendors are there to provide cloud computing technology. Out of them, okay, if you consider cloud market is 100%, okay, these two, okay, Microsoft Azure and AWS, they occupied 80%, remaining all 20%. Okay, so 80% occupied by AWS and Microsoft Azure, remaining all GCP, Oracle, IBM, okay, Alibaba, OpenStack, just their percentage in the world is just 20%. Okay, so why Microsoft Azure? Why not AWS? Okay, yeah, Microsoft will say I am the market leader. AWS will say I am the market leader. Okay, what is the between both of them? Why should we go for Microsoft Azure? Why not AWS? And what are the services are very flexible in Azure? What are the things are not there in AWS? That all we will discuss it in detail. Okay, yeah. First thing, what is the Azure? See why they have mentioned Azure keyword. Simply they can mention Microsoft Cloud, right? Instead of Microsoft Cloud, why they have mentioned Azure? What is the meaning of Azure? Any idea? Have you tried out any time? Okay, so this word first suggested and Microsoft Azure implemented by first thing Nadal Satya. The Azure Cloud Computing Initiate behind that is Nadal Satya. Okay, so initially Azure in the sense blue color sky. You can go ahead and Google Azure in the sense that is blue color sky. In the sky itself, we will have the cloud. That is the meaning behind that they have mentioned this keyword. So initially, Microsoft Azure logo is this is the one, blue color clouds, where they have mentioned just words. Initially, Microsoft introduced that Azure into the market. The initial logo is this is the one. Now they have changed it slowly. Okay, so what is the Microsoft Azure? Any idea? Azure is a comprehensive set of cloud services. Note it down. What is the Microsoft Azure? Azure is a comprehensive set of cloud services where we can build, deploy, manage, and access the applications through global network data centers. Is called Microsoft Azure. Okay, this is the exact definition. This definition provided by Microsoft, not by me. As it is, I copied and pasted here. Okay, what is the Microsoft Azure? Microsoft Azure is a comprehensive set of cloud services. This is the interview question. Okay, when you attend Microsoft itself, you will get this question. What is the Azure? Azure is a comprehensive in the sense set of, group of all enterprise features. Okay, Azure is a comprehensive set of cloud services where we can build, deploy, manage, and access the applications through global network data centers. Is called Microsoft Azure. Okay, yeah. Next, when Microsoft Azure came into the picture, okay, Microsoft Azure came into the picture in the year of 2010. Okay, that time we will call it as Windows Azure. Windows Azure, it supports only Microsoft related applications. Okay, Macs, they are supporting only Microsoft related applications. Later, in the year of 2014, okay, they introduced new deployment model called ARM. ARM in the sense Azure Resource Manager. And they renamed Windows Azure as a, what is that? Microsoft Azure. Sorry. Okay, Microsoft Azure. Okay, so this is about what? Finally, now we are calling it as Microsoft officially in the market. Okay, yeah. So this is the one slide. So in the 2010, they introduced, what is that? Windows Azure. Later in the year of 2014, they renamed it Windows Azure as a Microsoft Azure. This is the history of the Microsoft Azure. Okay, I am telling why Microsoft Azure, why not AWS is. Microsoft has around 200 plus data centers, guys. Around the world, they have 200 plus data centers. No other cloud is there which has these many data centers. Okay, this is the whole biggest and first organization which they have installed these many data centers. Next, see, that is what directly they have mentioned. Azure has more global regions than any other cloud provider. Here, other cloud provider in the sense I can say AWS. Okay, it is offering scalable. Bring your application closer to customers. Bring your application closer to customers in the sense we can provide better performance. We can provide better service. If any service is down in the same our local data center, they can fix on immediate basis. Okay, in order to provide high availability, so we have another data center where we can automatically migrate our services to another data center in order to meet 99.99% SLA. Okay, these are advantages are there about Microsoft Azure. Clear? So they have mentioned 60 plus region and around 150, 140 countries, they have their own data centers. Okay, clear? This is about what? Azure information. Next. So why should we go for Azure? Why not AWS? Just now I given few points. Remaining all, see, it is low cost. Compared to AWS, Azure is less cost. Next, instant capacity. Instant capacity in the sense, I would like to increase the size or downgrade the size of VM or downgrade the size of configuration of the app services. Every time, anytime, anywhere, if you have internet connectivity, just you can do downgrade or upgrade configuration of your application. That is what instant capacity, like instant coffee. Okay, yeah. Next, speed and agility. Next, global reach. You know, right? Your data can be distributed across the globe in a minutes. Okay, yeah. You know, right? Why Microsoft and Google and Facebook, their applications are very fast, even though they have billions of customers all around the world. Why? Because they are publishing the data. They are publishing the data across the world nearest cache servers. Okay, if I access my Facebook, my request will go to nearest data center, not main data center. Okay, that is about what they are distributing the content across the globe in a minutes. Next, it is secure. So security is doesn't a matter nowadays. They are providing high security. You will not able to hack the data. Even though if we tapped Nadala Satya laptop directly, we will not able to do anything. Why? Because they are encrypted the data many layers. Okay, so Microsoft Azure certified around 70 plus complaints. No worries about security. Okay, yeah, this is about what benefits of Microsoft Azure. Okay, yeah, next. So in Azure, we have around 15 plus certification papers. I said my words are very clear. Why? Because Microsoft Azure is a comprehensive set of services in the sense we have web services, artificial intelligence, IoT, machine learning, Intune, Microsoft Depender, like 200 plus services they have provided. More than that, so based on your requirement, you people can consume any services. Okay, so for every technology we have separate paper. Okay, so main thing is I can suggest we have administrator certification paper is AZ104. Okay, next Azure DevOps. I can say Azure administration, Azure DevOps. Okay, Azure DevOps certification paper is AZ400. Same way, if we go for Azure development, okay, here we have AZ204. Okay, next Azure Architect. Okay, Azure Architect is AZ305. These are the important 4 certification papers are there. As I said, Azure AI, Azure Cyber Security, Azure Data Engineer, Azure Fundamentals, okay, Azure Machine Learning, Azure Security, Azure Virtual. We have a number of certification papers are there, around 15 to 20. Okay, but very popular are these 4. I am going to teach you these 2 certification papers, Microsoft Azure Administration with DevOps. So what are the topics I am going to cover, and what are the subtopics are there irrespective of these 2? Okay, that all we will present it in next session. Okay, in tomorrow's session. Okay, if we have any questions, feel free and ask me. I will happy to help you. Yeah.
Covers Azure fundamentals 900.
Yeah, AZ fundamentals, AZ 900 that already included in AZ 104. You need not worry about it.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Syllabus notes.
Sorry.
Syllabus.
Yeah, that's what. So whatever the content I am going to present, I am going to explain for this course. I will display it in tomorrow's session.
Sir, I have a few questions.
Yeah.
How was the career growth, sir?
Yeah, Azure has a lot of demand in the marketplace.
For 3 years experience, how much we can expect the salary?
Forget about salaries and all. Just to learn and enter into the market. That is standard.
Okay.
Okay, so getting the salary, that all depends on how much package you are drawing in current company. Many parameters are there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any coding is required, sir?
So administration, it is no coding is required. That's what we have separate paper development. Okay, for development, you should have proficient in like Java, .NET, so that you can move to development things. Okay, Azure administration DevOps, this is total configuration and configuration implementation. No coding is required. So some scripting part is required, like that I will say.
Compared to Azure, AWS has more services, sir. I'm not sure.
No,
But
both are same guys. If I ask you BMW car is good or Ferrari car is good, means what you will say? Both are good. They have their own isolated features. That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
So, sir, after finishing the course, if I want something like in like our CV, can we get some help in that as well? Like,
I will provide the sample CVs and help you out how to do that CV preparation. I will give the demo. What is the CV? I will share the sample versions. You people can modify according to that and publish it.
okay. And sir, if like whatever the lecture and suppose like we will get this PPT or like.
Yeah, for every session, I will share the PPTs and the PDFs, dumps,
Through mail?
okay, recordings, everything I will share with you. No need to worry.
Okay. And the session will every day like 7 days in a week or like
5 days in a week. Okay,
5 days.
Monday to Friday. Saturday, Sunday, you people can practice it. Again, Monday we will start it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. The course duration is 2 months. Okay. So 1 month Microsoft Azure administration. Next 1 month is DevOps.
1 month in the sense like hours basis, how many hours will cover?
Every day 1 hour.
Even Saturday, Sunday also.
Yeah, if I take the Saturday and Sunday, yes, I will take Saturday, Sunday also 1 hour.
Okay, can we consider like a 30 days for an Azure admin and 30 days for an Azure developer, right?
Yes, 1 month Azure admin, 1 month Azure dev.
Okay, yeah, good.
And
Sir, are you going to cover real-time scenarios, sir?
Yes, I am going to cover only real-time scenarios.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
And this certification purpose, so we will be getting some help, sir. Means
Sorry?
because for certification and all, we have to pay extra and take the exams, right?
Yeah, that is the external. That certification paper, that all I will give the information guys in tomorrow session. Actually, there is the
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, my voice is clear, right, guys?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, it's audible.
Yeah, you can go ahead, Renika.
Okay.
And if I miss any classes, we can get the recordings, right?
Yes, anyhow, every day we'll be receiving the recordings.
Okay, okay, that's good, sir.
Are you going to cover Docker and Kubernetes in this session?
Yes. In Azure DevOps, I will be covering Docker and Kubernetes. AKS, Kubernetes services.
Linux?
Yeah, Linux initial I will cover.
Okay, thanks.
So in Azure administration is like server administration. Will cover storage, infrastructure maintenance, creating of VMs. Like that, it will be covered. Or
Yes, creating the VMs, deploying the application, okay, monitoring, troubleshooting, okay, everything, guys. Only Azure.
So using the Terraform, you can build this on like you can download through infrastructure as a code, storage,
Come again?
creating VMs. Hello.
Yeah, come again, your question, Ashok.
Yes. Like now we are in website we are manually creating VMs, storage, networking, all this stuff we are doing in Azure portal. By using the Terraform, we can you will say by using Terraform how can we do all the
Yes, yes.
networking.
Yes, we can do Terraform, creating storage account services and all. We can deploy using Terraform templates.
That can be covered in this Azure DevOps.
Yes, yes, yes. That will be covered in Azure DevOps. That's what I said, no? Whatever the topics I am going to cover, everything I will present it in next session. Okay.
And one
Thank you.
thing, how it is differ, work-wise, Azure admin and DevOps engineer. Like, DevOps engineer having many things to do, but admin part already you
Yeah,
said, but
DevOps
how
in the
it's
sense automation, guys. The name itself, it is describing that development and operations. If you merge it together, that we will call it as DevOps.
okay. But so like admin work is totally different, it will be there, right? Compared to DevOps.
No, it is same. Admin work is based for DevOps. See, if you go for any cloud computing, you least bother about it, whether you will go for AWS or Google or Azure. So admin part is mandatory, guys, for cloud.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
So that
Next,
knowledge will be more
you'll be the
beneficial
acting
to.
as an architect, you'll be acting as a data engineer, you'll be acting as a network, you'll be acting as a DevOps engineer. Forget about them. First base is administrator. Without learning administrator, if you jump into some other things, again you have to come from scratch. That is damn sure.
Okay. And I think somehow it is related to AWS as well, because some of my friends, they are working, but they took, that some knowledge or some training outside.
Yeah.
And they learn AWS, but finally they are working as a Azure admin only, Azure DevOps, not as a AWS. So it's, I
Azure
think, quite,
DevOps is very popular.
yeah. So it's mostly similar, I think, right? Work-wise or some terminology will be different, but because both are cloud only, how you give him the example, like, Ferrari is good or BMW. So almost same only, right? The terminology
Yeah,
wise.
same.
After
And
this
2 months the course will be
administration,
finished, or it will be counted here already you said, right? I think 2 months you said the days, right? The classes timing. So it
Yes.
will go around 3 months, definitely.
No, 2 months, guys.
Okay. Okay.
For DevOps, it is required coding, right? For pure
No
DevOps.
configuration, little bit the Terraform to understand is required. So anyhow, that I will take care about it. You need not.
do we get the course content? What are the things covered for
Yeah,
Azure as well as
sure,
DevOps?
sure. I will share with you guys. Yeah.
So second one, if we are taking Azure administration, so after completion of this, can we go for architect, Azure architect?
Yes, happily you can go for architect.
So which one is in demand actually? So
Now in
maximum
the
US
market, I
side,
can say administration with DevOps, guys. So architect people maximum depends on your experience, guys. Okay. For example, architect, how it will be. See, for example, I am the client. Okay. All my servers are in on-premises. Now I am looking for some cost saving. You are the architect. Hey, I would like to migrate my servers into Microsoft Azure. Just provide your solutions. So you have to confirm if I migrate the servers into Azure, how much I can save the cost, what are the benefits they are providing. Okay, if we get any service down, what would be the resolution? Okay, that all you have to provide it.
okay.
That is the architect job.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you want to know all these things, administrator is mandatory.
And one more thing
Okay.
that getting job into like Azure field, like cloud, either admin or DevOps, is it mandatory to having certification?
Not required, guys.
Okay, right. And
So
internal switch, how it is possible, because
certification in the
already
sense gate pass. Okay. Certification in the sense like a gate pass. I am the profession in this technology. I am the right person to do this job. That's it.
okay.
Yeah.
And internal switch is also the bit, because already I'm working, having that, I'm in the DBA part. I wanted to move internally first, later on I'll switch in other organization. So it will work, right?
Yeah,
After attending this
100%.
course.
Yes. So now cloud is mandatory, guys. Whether you are working as a database administrator or Windows administrator, some storage administrator or anything. Now digital market is mandatory. That's why I think 10 days back, Sundar Pichai given the one seminar. Now is the Nadal Satya providing the seminars all over the countries. Okay. Now going forward, cloud is mandatory. All business taking care by these two only, Azure and AWS. No worry on that. No queries about it.
So GCP is like far behind right now, and it is not leading because Azure and
At this
AWS.
point, nothing that doesn't have much demand in the market. So most of the market, I said right, 80% they have acquired Microsoft and AWS. Why I'm saying Microsoft is leader is so many components they are going to implement, many changes are coming, the changes are implementing drastically. So now Azure market share is like anything. You can Google it. I am not telling as a faculty, I'm working employee. So happily you can get more information.
So how many years of experience we can keep if after completion of this course?
Guys, for real-time people, no worries. Actually, you can keep for 4 to 5 years. Okay, happily they can hire you. Why? Because already you have real-time experience. For newly entering into the organization, they have to keep minimum, that is what, 3 to 5. So they have to learn many things. That's it.
And Satish, you are already working as a DevOps, right? Or Azure admin, right? In somewhere.
Sorry?
You are already working as a Azure admin or like DevOps
I'm
engineer?
working as an architect, guys.
Okay, okay. Yeah. Definitely that will help for us also to getting the real-time things, right? Okay.
Okay. Thanks for your time. Have a great
Sir,
day.
I have a question. Actually, I have the content, but when I reach to other institute, they ask that it is the almost 6-month course. Then how you finish it
That
in
is totally
within?
depends on you guys. Okay.
Okay.
My training is totally different. Okay. I will take only one batch. Okay. So some people will drag like 1 year. That doesn't look good. If I drag like 6 months or 3 months, finally you will lose the interest. Now market, lot of changes are coming. So whatever the feature is there today, after 1 month, that is modified and somewhere they are keeping. Okay, it is not a, we are not studying like BTech or MCA like years and years.
Okay, sir.
Okay, complete the course as soon as possible, learn basics and enter into the organization. That is the basic. If you learn everything is a perfect, that course, that implementation is not happening in the market nowadays. Now technology is like running like super fast. Okay, so my words are very clear. I will explain 2 months. This is totally real time. Okay, I'm whatever I'm going to explain. If you practice it, I can write it down. Bond 100% you will get the job.
Great, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And the timings will be only, it will not be.
Timings won't be changed. 6:30 to 7:30. So that is the fixed time that for now.
Okay.
We can fix it.
Evening, you don't have any batch, Sekhar.
And that's what I am telling. I will take only one batch. That's
okay.
It. Even I have office timings and all right. I have to cover. That's what I am not going to run many batches. Only one batch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Bye. Have a great day.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Okay. I hope you can see my screen now, right, guys? Everyone.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. So in last session, just we had discussed about what overview of Microsoft Azure. Now tell me, what is the Microsoft Azure? Azure is a comprehensive set of cloud services where IT professionals or developers can build, deploy, manage, and access the applications through global network data centers. It's called Microsoft Azure. Okay. Yeah. Can you tell me when Microsoft Azure came into the picture? Any idea? First, in the year of 2010. Okay. Yeah. During the time, we will call it as Windows Azure. Am I right? Next, later in the year of 2014, Microsoft introduced one new feature called ARM. Then they renamed it to, what is that? Microsoft Azure. So now officially we are calling it as what? Microsoft Azure. Officially we are calling it as Microsoft Azure. Okay. Yeah. Next. So for Azure related, if you need any certificate information, just go to Microsoft.com. This is the official site. Microsoft.com. Okay, now at end of the URL, just type learning. Okay, yeah, next. Okay, these are the different types of certifications. We have administrators, artificial intelligence, okay, DevOps engineer, data engineer, data scientist, security engineer, solution architect. Other one is what? Developer. Okay, I am looking for administrator with DevOps. Same way we have developer, solution architect. Okay, now just go for administrator. See, Azure administrator certification paper is what? 104. Okay, just search it. This is the 104. AZ104 Microsoft Azure administration. See, if you observe, we have a lot of certificates. For every technology, we have one certification paper. Okay, so administrator certification number is AZ104. Just click on it. Okay, here you will get the syllabus. You people may have doubt that what is the certification cost. This is $165, guys. This is 165 USD dollars. Now change it to Indian currency. Yeah, 4,800 including GST, it will go to 6,000. Okay, so Microsoft Azure related any certification cost is 6,000 including GST. You can add 18% GST for this 4,800, around you will get 5,900, around 6,000. Okay, yeah, next. This is about what? Microsoft Azure administration. Okay, yeah, next. Go back. Okay, again, I am looking for what? AZ400. Just type 400. This is Microsoft Azure DevOps. Okay, if you are not getting, just highlight Azure. Okay, now type 400. Yeah, this is what? AZ400 design and implementation Microsoft DevOps solution. So this is also same cost, $165. Okay, if we convert it into Indian currency, that is 4,800 rupees. Including GST and all, it will go to 6,000. Okay, yeah. So this is the certification paper. This is the certification paper. And this is the syllabus. What it is saying? Configure and process 15%, designing implementation source control 20%, and release management 45%, security and compliance 15%, instrumentation strategy 15%. This is syllabus of Azure DevOps. Okay, so these many papers are there for our Azure. So we have artificial intelligence, administrator, developer, architect, data engineer, okay, machine learning, okay, cyber security. So all different types of certifications are there. Based on your requirement, you can proceed and learn the technology and get it the certified. Okay, get it certified. This is about what? Overview of Microsoft Azure certification papers. I will share this link. Just keep it with you for your reference. Okay, this is the certification URL. Next, as I said, I am going to cover AZ104. Okay, Azure Administrator. Okay, AZ104. Okay, next Azure DevOps. These two are combination is very popular in the market. I am giving AZ DevOps 400 and AZ104. Okay, right? Yeah. Next. Have a look. I am going to present one PPT where I have included all modules and submodules. Let's see. I will open. Okay, yeah, this is the certification paper syllabus. Now, already clearly mentioned that this is 104 certification paper. Now, first thing, module one. Module one about what? Introduction to cloud computing. So, what are the different modules are there? Advantage of the cloud computing. Who are the vendors for Azure? Who are the vendors for cloud computing? Why cloud? Why not? These topics we have discussed in last session. Okay, that is the module one. Module two, Azure platform. So we will go through Azure portal. Okay, so in Azure portal, as I said, more than 200 services Microsoft has providing. So out of them, what are the services we can consume as per our business requirement? You know, right? If you consider one project, the project may require two VMs. Another project may require artificial intelligence service. Okay, from different project, they are expecting something data science related services. All these services, how we can create. That all we will discuss it in module 2. Okay, also we will go through that Azure portal. Azure portal has many options. Okay, how we can disable few options, how to get frequently used services. That all we will see in module 2. Okay, module 3 is the subscriptions. What is the subscription, guys? Any idea generally?
If we subscribe something, like if we take any services and we go for that services and we pay for that, then it's a kind of subscription.
Yes, correct. Simply, I can say subscription is nothing but license. Yes. Okay, subscription is nothing but license. So Microsoft providing n number of subscription versions. Okay, first thing I can say Azure free trial. What is that? Azure free trial that you are going to use now. Next, we will have pay as you go model. Pay as you go model. Okay, yeah. Next. Okay, yeah. Next, Visual Studio Enterprise. Visual Studio Enterprise. Next, also we have Enterprise subscription. Azure Enterprise. What is that? Azure Enterprise. Okay, Visual Studio Developer Edition. Visual Studio Developer Edition. Like that, we have around 20 plus certification. Sorry, around 20 plus subscriptions. Okay, yeah. Next, we have student license. Okay, Visual Studio Enterprise, Visual Studio Developer, Visual Studio Students. Okay, we have n number of subscriptions. So as per your business requirement, we can choose one of the subscription, then we will host all project related services. Okay, yeah. Next, free trial. I will let you know how to subscribe for free trial. The free trial valid is just for 30 days. Okay, just for 30 days. Okay, yeah. Next. Now, this is about what? Free trial subscription information. Okay, yeah. Next, what is the advantage of these subscriptions, sir? One organization may have n number of subscriptions. Please remember, they are bullet points. One organization may have n number of subscriptions. Okay, yeah, I could see in my project around 30 plus subscriptions. What are the advantages? For example, we are all working in one account. One project may require for 1 year. After 1 year, they are going to destroy it. So they will take pay-as-you-go model. Whatever the services which they are going to deploy, they can consume it for 1 year. After 1 year, they will go and delete this subscription. The moment they deleted this subscription, whatever the services which we have deployed underlying this subscription, everything will get deleted. So budget will be stopped. So we are away from that project. Just we are saving, just consumed it. The project is over. We have destroyed the services. Okay, that is how our organizations will use these subscriptions. If you need 3 years, 5 years, or 10 years subscription, they will go for Azure Enterprise things. Okay, that all depends on business requirement. Next, another model, create storage account and store the files. Okay, what is the storage account? What is the alternative of storage? You people are frequently using, right, to store your personal data, images, etc., etc. What was that? Maybe
Like hard drive, pen
yeah,
drive.
yeah, we can say OneDrive, Google Drive. Am I right?
Yep.
Yeah, same way, Microsoft introduced storage account where we can store TBs and TBs of data. Okay, you know, right? You people are watching you people are watching Amazon Prime videos. Am I right? Amazon Prime Video, all the videos, whichever you are watching, whichever they have placed on Amazon Prime subscription. So all these videos, they are storing in AWS storage. In AWS, there is a service called S3. What is that, guys? S3. S3 means simple storage service. Okay, so earlier, Netflix is the big customer for AWS. Okay, in Netflix, whatever the web series, all videos, movies, entertainment, everything, they are storing. Netflix people are storing AWS storage itself. Now, Netflix is moving to Microsoft Azure. Do you know that? How many of you know?
No idea, sir.
Yeah, Netflix is going to consume Azure storage. Okay, we got news 1 month back. So Netflix are going to own it by Microsoft. In future, that deal also going to be happen. Okay, yeah. Next, in our OTT platform, I can say Reliance Jio, movies, cinema, okay, entertainment, serials, okay, music, all videos. Reliance Jio people, they are storing our Azure storage itself. Okay, yeah. Next, that is about storage account. What is the storage account? Storage account is a namespace where we can store structured or unstructured data. Unstructured data in the sense movies. If we have 1 lakh movies, to store 1 lakh into each movie, assume that HD 4K Ultra HD video, it is around 6 GB. 1 lakh into 6, it will go for around 60 terabyte or 600 terabyte storage. Right? Same way, to store such kind of videos, unstructured data, we will go and use storage account. Okay, streaming. Now, here in Microsoft, we have different types of what services. Based on our requirement, we will proceed and consume the services. We have storage, blob, file, table, queues, etc., etc. Okay, yeah. Next, module 5, implementing and managing the networking. You know, right? If you are real-time professionals, what you are doing, your client data centers are there somewhere else, maybe New York or Singapore or Malaysia. So you are sitting in from your Hyderabad office, you are connecting to VPN. VPN in the sense virtual private network. The moment when you connect the VPN, it is establishing the connection to what is that? Your client data centers. Then you will able to access the data services application content. So how we can create our own VPN? VPN in the sense virtual private network. How can we host those services within the private network and access them within the network? That all we will see in networking topic. So what is the virtual network? What is the subnet? How can you enable the rules? Okay, ports. Okay, next, how to associate these ports with particular network. Okay, that all we will see in networking topic. That is module 5. Next, module 6, implementing virtual machine. So this is the main thing. Without virtual machines, there is no Azure project. Not only Azure, any project, there is no any other projects without deploying virtual machine. Why? Because virtual machines are playing vital role. You have to deploy the virtual machines, on top of it host the applications. Okay, so how can we deploy the virtual machines? Okay, next, in the virtual machines, we have to configure IP address, or assign dynamic and static IPs. How we can assign that, we will see module 6. Okay, module 7, I will show you how to deploy the virtual machine with Windows operating system. Okay, for this Windows operating system, how to add the disk, how to extend the disk, how to troubleshoot if we get any issues in OS disk. Okay, that we will see in module 7. Okay, module 8, I will show you how to create the VM with the Linux operating system. On top of it, how to host one Java application. You know, right? There are different flavors of Linux. What are they? One is Red Hat. Second one, SUSE. Come on. Third one, Oracle Linux. Fourth one, Ubuntu. Define. We have many things. Okay, Linux are open source. Okay, how to create one machine with Linux operating system? On top of it, how can you host one Java application? That we will see in module 8. Okay, yeah, in module 9, implementing Azure App Services. What is that? In module 9, implementing Azure App Services. Okay, so far whatever I have discussed, that is IaaS. What is the full form of the IaaS? Infrastructure as a services. Just they are providing the service servers, just we are consuming them. That's it. Okay, so far whatever the modules I covered, that is what? Infrastructure as a services. From here, I am calling it as PaaS, platform as a services. Now tell me, What is the infrastructure as a service? Just we can create this VM with the Windows operating system within span of a minute, only minute. On top of it, whether you are going to deploy IaaS application or Java application or .NET or PHP, that all depends on your requirement. Clear, guys? Okay, yeah, next. PaaS in the sense, see here vendor is providing only virtual machines. What about environment? Okay, environment in the sense, 1 second. Yeah, environment in the sense, what does it mean? Runtime environment we have to set up. Okay, for example, you would like to deploy one Java application. To install, to deploy Java application, what is the web servers are required, guys? Any idea?
Tomcat.
Yeah, Apache Tomcat,
Apache
or else we can go for WebLogic or WebSphere or JBus. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So the installation of Tomcat, Apache, WebLogic or WebSphere, we have to take care. You have to install on top of the VM and configure it. Then configure the port numbers, configure the DNS, configure the application subfolders, everything that we have to do that. Okay, when you go for PaaS, as I said, the name itself, it is describing that PaaS in the sense platform as a services. So total environment provided by the vendor, I mean Microsoft, just we have to deploy the application. How to deploy the application? That is very simple. We have multiple methods to host the services in Azure. Okay, so first thing, what is that? App services. App services are ready-made environment just where we can host our applications. Our application in a sense, anything, any type of application. Okay, that's why I said .NET, Java, PHP, okay, web apps, mobile applications, gaming application, anything. Next, module 10, planning and implementing disaster recovery. I said, right, there is a VM. All of a sudden someone deleted or it got collapsed or it got corrupted. Okay, then in that case, how can you recover the VM? That we will see in module 10, backup and recovery operations. This we will call it as what? Disaster recovery. Okay, next, module 11, planning and implementing Azure database. Okay, see guys, generally we have two types of database for Microsoft SQL Server. One is Microsoft SQL Server, that is on premises. Okay, next Azure SQL Server, that is cloud, Azure cloud, I can say. Okay, in on-premises SQL Server, first you have to purchase the license, download the software, and perform the installation and configuration. When you go for Azure SQL Server, it comes under what? PaaS, platform as a services. Just directly you can go ahead and create the stored procedures, tables, synonyms, and consume it for your application. Okay, so how to create Azure SQL Server database in Azure, and how to create the tables, how to establish the connection from app service to database, that all we will see in module 11. Okay, for example, .NET application is there, which may require to communicate database. Yes, how can you communicate? How to pull the data from SQL Server to .NET application, that I will write the code, that is C# code. I will show you in module 11. Okay, module 12, implementing PaaS services. We have different tabs like a logic app, function app, okay, and also we can host web services, okay, WCF URLs. How to do that? That we will see in module 12. Okay, module 13, configuring metrics. Metrics in a sense, monitoring. Okay, for example, there is a one virtual machine. if CPU utilization is crossed 80%, you should know if CPU utilization is crossed 80%, then it should trigger an alert. Okay, if virtual machine is down or stopped, then you should trigger the alert. Okay, how to monitor all services in Azure, how to configure the alerts for every service in Azure, that we'll see module 13. Okay, yeah, module 14, Active Directory. So Active Directory is a heart of the Microsoft product, guys. I'm repeating, short form we will call it as AAD. AAD in the sense Azure Active Directory. Why I'm telling this is heart of the Microsoft product is, without Active Directory there is no product. Okay, for example, you people are using MS Teams in our offices, right? Nowadays without MS Teams there is no organization, I hope. Am I right? MS Teams, when you open MS Teams and searching for your colleague name or your project manager name, names are displaying. Those names are coming from where? Any idea? Anyone?
Active Directory.
Active Directory only. Okay, you know, right? Office 365 component. I said around 30 plus components. Okay, total Office 365 has been integrated with what? AAD only, guys. Azure Active Directory. That's what, to consume SQL Server, to consume Office 365, to integrate some other product with your users or enterprise consumers. Okay, we have to use Azure Active Directory. No other directories are there to beat Azure Active Directory, guys. Even when you go for AWS people should implement Azure Active Directory. They have their own directories, but very popular is Azure Active Directory itself. Next, so managing the permissions. Okay, permission in the sense, see, you are the DB administrator. I am the Windows administrator, someone storage, someone VM administrator. So according to their rules, their roles and responsibilities, how can you manage the permission? That we will see. Manage directory and cloud environment. Okay, module 16, manage resource group. Okay, resource group in the sense, collection of resources bring underlying one group is called manage resource groups. Okay, so how can you create the resource group? How to host the services under one resource group, that we will see module 16. Okay, module 17, what is that? Or RBAC. RBAC in the sense role-based access control. For example, I am your client. There are 10 virtual machines. I should perform only stop, start, restart the virtual machine. I should not do anything. Okay, that case, how we can create custom role, that we will see module 17. Okay, module 18, traffic manager. This is load balancer. What is the load balancer? How to distribute incoming traffic among multiple virtual machines, that we will see module 18. Okay, yeah. Next, module 19, backup and restore operations. I said, right, there is a virtual machine, there is a SQL server, there is a storage account, there is a web app. Okay, there is a some other services. By mistake or accidentally, if they would have been deleted, how to restore all these services? That all we will see backup and restore operations. Okay, yeah. Next, so from module 22 remaining all, we will call it as IaaC. What is the full form of the IaaC? Real-time professionals. Any idea? IaaC in the sense,
Infrastructure as code.
yeah, infrastructure as a code. See, PowerShell, ARM templates, Terraform, these three comes under, where is that? IaaC. So PowerShell and shell scripting Terraform will be there for every cloud, guys. Every cloud in the sense, if you go for Google or AWS, Terraform, PowerShell, shell scripting, these three are manual. Okay, ARM template in the sense Azure Resource Manager, that is native tool that can be used for our Azure cloud computing itself. Okay, so Terraform, I can say it supports cross-platform language. If you write one template in Terraform, same template can be hosted in AWS, Google, Azure. Just change the providers. That's it. Okay, yeah. Next, GitHub. What is the GitHub? Any idea? Frequent keyword nowadays.
Code repository. Code repository.
Yeah, what is the GitHub, guys? To maintain
Kind of a
project code.
repository. Yeah.
Repository, very good. Do you know GitHub owned by which company? Earlier, GitHub is different, where we can create n number of repositories, public and private repositories. Now GitHub owned by one company. Do you know what is that? Anyone? GitHub owned by Microsoft. Okay, GitHub is now Microsoft product. Okay, that's why to access the Azure portal. Okay, if I type portal.azure.com, here it is showing what? Signing with GitHub. Just 1 year, 2021 John, Microsoft has purchased the GitHub. Okay, yeah. So how can you store your project into GitHub? Okay, so I can say for all DevOps courses, 100% they will use GitHub. Why? Because project code is there in GitHub. How to create build and release pipeline, how to automate it from scratch, we have to configure in Azure DevOps or open source DevOps, wherever it is, whatever it is. Okay, yeah, next. This is about what? The syllabus which I am going to cover is AZ104. Okay, so if you have more queries, happily you can go for a Microsoft official site. I said, right, 104. Click on it. Here we have syllabus. Okay, what they are covering, have a look. So Azure Manage Identity, this is Active Directory. Okay, implementing and manage storage, just now I said. And the compute resources, this is the PaaS services. Networking, I included. Monitoring, same. If you perfectly thorough on these topics, we can certify for Azure. Okay, this is the skill measure. Okay, so these certification papers are valid for 2 years, guys. Earlier, when you certified, it is lifetime valid. Now things got changed. Initially, first certification paper is 70532, guys. Next, Microsoft changed it to AZ100. Next, they changed it to AZ101. Next, they changed it to AZ103. Now in the market, AZ104. These papers are valid for 2 to 3 years. You will get it on certification itself. After that, you have to renew it and write the another exam. Okay, yeah. So everything now, all cloud services are changed. The valid of certification only 2 to 3 years. That's it. Again, you have to renew it. Right, this is Azure administrator story. Now I am going to discuss about Azure DevOps. Okay, so Azure DevOps nowadays is very popular. Okay, why? Because Azure DevOps comes under, what is that? SaaS. What is the full form of the SaaS? Software as a services. It is like a Office 365. You need not worry about installation and configuration management in on-premises. Everything would be taken care by Microsoft. Just you'd like to know how to configure CI/CD pipelines. Okay, yeah, now have a look. Yeah, AZ400. Okay, so in AZ400, first I said, right, starting onwards, for every paper, Azure administrator is mandatory, guys. Administrator is mandatory. You least bother about it, whether you are going to learn Azure or AWS or Google Cloud, that is totally up to you. But learn administration, from there move on to other services, whichever you require, depends on your career path. Okay, so for Azure administration, as I said, sorry, Azure DevOps, as I said, Azure administrator is mandatory. Okay, so same I have included, including Azure cloud computing, and what is the Azure and subscription details and portal. Module 3 is the app services. Okay, see here, when you configure the CI and the CD pipeline. CI means continuous integration, continuous deployment. The outcome, the application should be deployed in app services, or where is that? Virtual machine. Okay, yeah, so that's why I have included app services, that comes under PaaS. Next, module 4, what is the DevOps? Okay, Azure DevOps, totally they have integrated with Agile model. Have you heard about it, Agile model? Yes or no? Now, every project in the world, my words are very clear. Every project in the world, they are implementing based on Agile model. Okay, what is the Agile model? Any idea? It's a software development life cycle. When you are studying BTech or MCA, you could see one paper called software development life cycle. Waterfall method, you might have heard about it. Okay. Yeah, earlier we used to implement waterfall method. Now every company, every project, they are implementing Agile model, guys. That's why infrastructure also has been changed in IT industry. Do you know, earlier we have cubicle structure. Am I like this? So here one seat, here another seat, here another seat, here another seat. Am I right, guys?
Yes.
Like this you can move. Now IT infrastructure would be like call center, like this. Here they will put the chairs, systems, we have to say. What does it mean? Wherever you are sitting, it should be visible to everyone in the floor. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that is the Agile model. Okay. So Agile model, first they have implemented in automobile industry, that is in Germany. So later that is implemented in our IT industry. Okay, you might have read about new keywords, Scrum Master, okay, Sprint, user stories. You may have doubt that, hey, once I join into the company, how will I get the work? How will I get the work? Through Agile model, that is DevOps, Sprint, user stories, tasks would be created by Scrum Master. You have to fulfill the requirement. I will give you in detail. You need not worry about it. Okay, yeah, next. So in Azure DevOps, totally we have only 5 modules. One is Azure Boards, Azure Repos, Pipeline, Artifacts, Test Plan. Only 5 modules. Okay, so Azure DevOps, first they have implemented, what is that? Agile model. Next, Azure Repos. Okay, Azure Repos means before purchasing the GitHub, Azure should maintain their own repository, right? So they have provided repositories, Azure repositories. Using that, we can store our project code. Okay, yeah. Next model, source control, SCM, source code management. source code management. So we can use Azure repos. Alternative is what? GitHub. Anyhow, GitHub is Microsoft product now. So what is the GitHub? How can you push the code into GitHub? How to manage the history? How to check in, check out? Okay, how to do the code reviews? That all we will discuss it in GitHub module. Okay, module 8, CI. CI in the sense continuous integration. Okay, this we will call it as build pipeline. Please remember, these are all important words which we will discuss it in DevOps sessions. Build pipeline. Okay, next, continuous deployment. This is the release pipeline. Okay, so in the release pipeline, assume that you are the manager. Before deploying the application into the productions, okay, before deploying the application into the production, once manager provide the approval, then it will go on sits in production environment. How to trigger an approval email, that all we will see in continuous deployment. This we will call it as release pipeline. Okay, yeah, next. This is about what Agile methodology. I will totally cover. This is totally managed by Scrum Master. How to do that? That is really helpful for you. Next, module 12, Docker fundamentals. What is that? Docker fundamentals. What is the Docker? And why should we go for Docker? How can you install the Docker on Windows machine? How can you install the Docker on Linux machine? On top of it, how to manage the containers, that we will see module 12. Module 13, AKS, Azure Kubernetes Services. What is the AKS and how can you configure the AKS? How to host our application, that we will see in module 13. Okay. Yeah, so this is about what? Overview of Microsoft Azure DevOps. Okay, this is the syllabus. If you have any questions, any queries, let me know. I will be happy to assist you. Any queries, any questions?
So the modules which we saw, it's like many modules. So all the modules in the cover like single lecture or like it will go.
No, it will extend, guys. One module, it may take 2 to 3 hours. Okay, that all depends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said that certification having some limitations, right? Like Azure 104 and all this. What about the fundamental is also having limitations or it is?
AZ900 is Azure fundamental. That is basic, guys. Actually, how we will get no? I have some services in on-premises. Okay, I would like to manage the services in Azure cloud and on-premises. Then, which type of cloud I should go? Which type of the cloud? Hybrid cloud. Like that, the basic questions would be there.
And so limitations is there for that certification. I mean to that validity.
Yeah. Azure AZ900. Yes, sir. They are changing the syllabus. Yes, 2 years, 3 years validity is there for that as well.
Okay.
Yeah, there is a validity for all that.
Yeah.
As well.
Yes.
I have already AZ900 and there is a validity.
Yeah.
So 2 years it is there, right?
Yeah, they are giving
After
2 years.
that,
After that, you have to renew or you need to attempt the exam again.
Okay.
so if we will give AJ 104, then I don't think we need to go for AZ900, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Okay, I said right. For all Azure certification papers, go to Microsoft official site. Happily, you can go ahead and verify. So even after 1 year, 104 may be changed to 105. Are you getting? Now it is 104 is the certification number for Azure administration. It may move to 105. I am thinking after 1 year, guys, maybe 2024 or end of this year. Okay, in next session, tomorrow we have session. Okay. Tomorrow I'm going to discuss about how to subscribe for Azure free trial. Okay. How to subscribe for Azure free trial. What all things are
Tomorrow we have
required?
session. Tomorrow is Saturday.
Yeah,
Actually.
tomorrow we have session. Okay. Okay, tomorrow we have session. Tomorrow I'm going to show you how to subscribe for Azure portal, that is Azure free trial. Then I will show you how to verify the Azure portal. We will go through the features of Azure portal. Okay. Yeah, any queries, any doubts?
But for AG104, if we will go through your lecture and the material you are providing, then that I think that will be enough, or we need to do some extra study as well.
That is enough. Actually, I am going to share AZ104 400 dumps. Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, material for every topic, even recordings, interview questions, sample resumes. I will take care about it, so you can proceed with them. Yeah.
So yeah, like I don't need to worry about like some extra thing, and so I will go with the whatever you will provide. I will go with that.
Yes, that is more than enough. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yesterday you said you will discuss about the job roles, all this stuff.
Yeah. So end of the course and all, we'll discuss about job roles, how to apply the things and all.
Sir, for this dumps and videos, we need to pay extra money. Sir.
No, not required. Already I am maintaining these dumps and all in Google Drive. I will give you the link where people can download it. No worries.
Okay, okay. Yeah. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
In DevOps, it's covering like Ansible, Kubernetes, something like that. Right? So it's in syllabus there is it's not there mentioned actually.
Sorry.
DevOps like Ansible, Kubernetes, it's Docker related things is there, right?
Yeah, Docker I have mentioned. As see, there are two types of DevOps, guys. One is open source DevOps, other one is Azure DevOps. When you go for open source DevOps, there they will teach about Ansible, Chef, Puppet, Docker, I mean Jenkins, etc., etc. Right? There are many things. Okay, this AZ400, whatever Microsoft implemented, I have included the syllabus. So why I have included Docker and Kubernetes? They are what is that? Very demanding two topics in the market. So if you are will be facing any interview, if the questions are coming, you should in a position to answer for that. That's why I have included these two topics mandatory nowadays.
Okay. And so like DevOps open source classes is running
No,
in
open source DevOps, I'm not going to teach. This is only Azure DevOps. I said, right, Azure DevOps comes under software as a services. So it is pre-environment. I can say out-of-box functionality where I will show you how to configure build and release pipelines. Got it? Yeah.
No worries, sir. That's it.
Yeah. Any more questions?
Is tomorrow's session scheduled at the same time and at the same link?
Same time, 6:30 to 7:30.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you share the links, that syllabus links, please?
Yeah, sure.
Document.
Anyhow, I will share this document with you. Happily, you can keep it somewhere. No worries.
Hi, sir. This is Basha here. This is my personal question.
Okay.
Sir, actually, I'm working in server side, like middleware operations I'm doing now. Okay.
Okay.
So because so my salary is as of now, I have only 5 years of experience. My salary is 18 LPA. Okay.
Okay.
So now we'll learn this Azure admin and Azure DevOps. So if in case we'll change the company, they will provide that much of salary.
Yes. Why not? For Azure administration and DevOps, they are providing even 20 to 30K in between.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
30 lakhs per annum. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
And one more thing, I'm a Java developer actually.
Okay.
So which one is better to like, is it open source DevOps or Azure DevOps? I'm not about really which one is better.
Yeah, so that's what I am saying. 80% companies now people are moving to Azure DevOps, guys. So what is the challenges of open source DevOps now? For example, you need to work on Jenkins. Okay, so you need few servers, install master slave record, configuration, everything you have to do it manually. Okay, if something goes wrong, the troubleshooting part, it will take days and days like anything. So coming to the Azure DevOps, that is out of box functionality. So the environment would be created and destroyed dynamically. That is how they have designed. That is totally depends on you, whichever you like. I can say Azure DevOps has more demand in the market. You know, some people will learn AWS. Then coming to the DevOps, they are learning AWS DevOps.
Yeah, and it is like the open source DevOps. It is more coding related. What is there?
Yes, commands. You need to know Linux, everything.
This Azure DevOps, no coding part is there.
No, only application configuration. You should know how to configure what are the tasks to be added in order to configure build and release pipelines. That all very interesting. Azure DevOps. When you jump into there, I will clearly explain you everything.
And after this completion of this course, will you explain like how to do the certifications, how to pay the
Yes,
money related
yes,
things?
I will help you out on certification. No worries. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So yes, tomorrow, as I said, no, I'm going to discuss about how to subscribe for Azure Free Trial. That is very important session. Okay, please attend, be ready. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for your time. Have a great day.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay, can you see my screen now?
Yes, it is visible.
Yeah. Yeah. So in last session, just we had discussed about overview of Microsoft Azure and different certification papers that are available for Microsoft Azure. Okay. Yeah. Next. So another thing is today I am going to discuss about how to subscribe for Azure free trial. How to subscribe for Azure free trial. Okay. Yeah. Next. So to subscribe for Azure free trial, we require 4 parameters. How many? 4 parameters, important steps. Okay. One is we need to pass your information. Information in the sense your first name, last name, okay, email address and address details. Okay. Second thing is enter the mobile number. Enter the mobile number. So you have to enter your mobile number. Okay. Third thing is enter the credit card details. What is that? Credit card details. So without credit card, we will not able to subscribe for Azure free trial. So credit card is mandatory. Okay. So if you don't have credit card, what should we do? We cannot do anything. 100% we require credit card details in order to subscribe for Azure free trial. Okay. Yeah. Next. path, fourth one is
Debit card also works. Debit card.
debit card. Very few. I will let you know what are the things are they are supporting.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Next, final thing is terms and condition. Okay. Terms and conditions. Okay. Agree terms and conditions. So when you subscribe for Azure free trial for Indian people, okay, you will get 14,500 rupees that can be consumed for 30 days. After 30 days, automatically your account will get deactivated. You need not do anything. If you want to cancel the subscription, yes, we can do. Even though if you forget or something happened, even though the account will be deactivated automatically after 30 days. Okay. Yeah, for US people, you will get $200. Okay, same that can be expired 30 days. After 30 days, what we have to do, we have to create another account. Okay, so you may have doubt that after 30 days, can we use same credit card? Can we use same details? No. Okay, to create any account in Azure, we have to change your mobile number. Okay, your mobile number. Next thing is credit card and email address. Okay, these three should be changed. Even though if one parameter is matched, you will not able to create Azure another free trial account. Okay, now feel free and ask me if you have any queries. You should not ask these queries in between next classes. So in order to create another account, okay, you have to change mobile number, credit card information, and the email address.
Sir, I have one doubt.
Yes.
After completion of free trials, can we use same mobile number, credit card, email, that pay as you go model?
Yes, pay as you go model. Anyhow, you are paying, right? You can use anything, no worries.
We can continue after free trial
Yes,
expires.
yes, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, next.
But
yeah,
14,500 you told, right? That free
yes.
trial.
Yes.
So there will not be any billing amount or something.
And I think this I said, right? They are providing free credits.
Okay, so then we can continue with the same account and the same card, no?
For free trial?
Yeah.
No, that's what free trial. To get the 14,500 free credit, you have to enter the credit card. Okay. Once this free trial is over, if you would like to continue same account, then you have to migrate your account into pay as you go model.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. US people will get $200 free credits. We can call them as what? Free credits. Don't think that these credits will be credited in our bank account. Just it will appear in the Azure portal. So if we create one virtual machine, I have used it for 1 day, then they will charge 500 rupees. Okay, I have created artificial intelligence, one service. Okay, I have consumed that service for 2 days. Assume that 2 days cost is 2,000 rupees. That 2,000 rupees would be debited from that 14,500 free credits. Got it. I have created another Azure Kubernetes services. I have used for that service around 1 week. For 1 week charges is assume that 5,000. Then the 5,000 would be debited from this 14,500 free credits.
How are the charges, Shekhar? Like compared to AWS, it's nominal or it's costly in Azure?
It is less cost. I will show you. Yeah, they have officially provided in Microsoft
AWS
documents.
account. I've used AWS account. Even if you use for some services, that is free tier services, it is not too costly. So I was wondering, means if we use pay as you go service, right? Means it will not be costlier Because every time we don't have to, means we cannot use the different credit cards, na? So that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's what. AWS is totally different. Azure is totally different. Azure
Yeah.
strategy is totally completely different. Okay.
Okay.
Now
The costs are
Azure,
lesser compared to that.
yeah, it is less cost itself. Hourly basis billing. So you know, right? In AWS, when you subscribe, it will be there 1 year. Okay. After free credits are over, automatically invoice would be generated even though you are not paying. It will be valid for 3 months. After 3 months, you can leave that account in AWS. Am I right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Here nothing. It is full. They have rules and regulations, guidelines. Strictly they are following. No worries. Yeah, Microsoft nowadays they are trying to market leader.
And one more question, sir. If I have access to like enterprise version, then still I should create the free account, or like I can work with that. Like I can right now I can access the Azure.
Enterprise account in the sense?
Like I work in Azure, so I can access Azure services.
You mean to say your organization account?
Yeah.
Happily you can use it. Why? Because your organization bearing that amount, then you can create these services, whatever you want. You can do R&D. No worries.
Okay,
So,
yeah,
but
that's
your organization should provide you the approval. Why? Because that is the cost. Whether they are approved or not, that check with your management team.
okay. So because if I want to do some practice, then yeah, might be they can charge with that, right?
Yes, everything. Even though you are using enterprise for your organization, if you
Yeah.
create one virtual machine and consume it for 1 hour, yes, that would be chargeable.
Oh, okay. That I need to confirm it with my organization.
Yes. So
Okay.
nothing is free, guys. Everything is chargeable. That's it.
Okay. No worries.
Yeah. Okay. Few accounts, organizations, they won't allow you to create services for R&D purpose. Why? Because it is the chargeable. The company has to bear that account. That's why maximum 80% companies, they won't allow you to create the services and deploy them for R&D purpose. Okay, that's what. Whatever you did, whatever you have to practice, do it in free trial itself. Remaining 20 company, 20%, we don't know. I don't know.
Okay, no worries. That's why I have some doubts, so that's why I confirm it.
Yes.
Yeah, if they will say, then yeah, I will use it.
So without informing them, if you create one service, immediately alert or billing will go them. So immediately they will ask you, why did you create this service? Just provide the justification. Is there any reason and all? Many questions will come into the picture.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah,
No,
fine.
thank you, sir. I will look into that.
Yeah, correct. Next, this is about what? Overview of Microsoft Azure subscription. Okay. Yeah. Next, after enter the credit card details, you will be charged 2 rupees for Indian people. How much? 2 rupees. This amount will be credited back to your account within 1 to 2 working hours. Guys. Why they are charging is just whether you are genuine user or not, just to verify. They will charge 2 rupees. You will get one OTP that has to be entered. Once you enter the OTP, 2 rupees would be debited. So after 1 to 2 working hours, immediately you will get this amount back to your account. Okay, for US people, they will be deducting $1. What is that? $1. Okay, yeah, these are the mandatory steps. Please let me know still if you have any queries. In future, you should not ask the subscription related queries.
I don't have credit card. What to do, sir?
Yeah, if you don't have credit card, I know that. So these debit cards are accepting. One is ICICI and the Citibank and Kotak Mahindra. Okay, these 3 debit cards are accepting as per I know. Try it out another debit cards. If they are accepting, that is well and good. Happily, you can create free trial.
And when we will create the account, so there is option like create a free trial account, or like there will be some normal sign in, and at that time they will ask like you have to go for the, if you want to do the free trial, you select this one.
Yes, yes, yes. I will show you how to subscribe to Azure Free Trial. Now I'm going
Okay.
to do that.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah. Okay, so far it's clear. So whoever doesn't have the credit card, so you people can use ICICI, Citibank, Kotak Mahindra. I am telling this story 3 months back. Now, what is the rules? I don't know, but try it out.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Next. Yeah. So to know anything about Azure, I can suggest you only one URL. I am not asking to remember many URL. The URL would be azure.microsoft.com. Please remember, I am asking you to remember what is that? Azure.microsoft.com. Okay, so if I get any queries, if I get any troubleshooting steps and all, I will go and verify in this URL itself. For Azure, we have one and only one URL, azure.microsoft.com. This is completely for documentation purpose. Documentation and troubleshoot purpose. I said, right, Microsoft providing like more than 200 services. If I get any queries, if I get any issues regarding those services, I will go and search it at only this URL. Okay, now just copy, drag and drop here. Automatically it will take us to that URL. You know this feature, right? Okay, in the notepad, whatever you have type, just go and drag it. Automatically it will take us to that URL.
Yeah.
So Microsoft doing a lot of business, a lot of features they are adding. Try to adapt them. Okay, I think yesterday you might have seen that Nadir said they visited Hyderabad. Okay, so what they are doing now? They are adding AI feature for Bing. Now it is going to be very popular compared to Google search. It is in testing phase. Maybe it will be available in next 6 months. So their intention is to beat Google search. Okay, that's what they mentioned, one word called Microsoft GPT chat. Have you heard about that news?
Hey, Chat GPT we heard, sir, but not.
Yeah, chat GPT. Yes.
Yeah.
What does it mean is that is the one AI feature they are going to implement for Bing. Okay.
Yeah.
Then it will be become a more powerful than Google search. Let's see what is that feature. Okay, next. This is about what? Azure.microsoft.com. Okay, to subscribe for Azure free trial. Okay, here we have an option called free account. Same URL. Here we have what? One free account. Next, I will go and verify in private window. Azure.microsoft.com. Okay, azure.microsoft.com. Now click on start free account. Okay, before going to create free account, see, just click on overview. Okay, so this is the Azure. Why Microsoft? Yeah, see, Azure is global and Azure is local. Okay, so this is the Azure is global and Azure is local. Now Azure is local in the sense, for example, we have state government. If state government would like to store the data in our cloud data centers, yes, the people will support entire Azure cloud, entire local state data. They can store it in Azure data centers. Okay, yeah, Azure is global. Yes, your data can be, what is that, maintained for high availability to store your data in different regions. So if one region is down due to some technical or hardware failures, then another data centers are there to provide high availability. Okay, next, why Microsoft Azure, why not AWS? Direct statement they have provided. Okay, this is the Microsoft official site. Right? Why Azure, why not AWS is C. Azure is less cost compared to AWS. Okay, Azure is what? Less cost compared to AWS. In Azure, one service cost is assumed that 1 rupee. In same service in AWS, 5 times more expensive than Azure. Okay, yeah, see, take advantage of the unique saving program and learn why AWS more than 5 times expensive than Azure on Windows Server. Okay, go for more. So one, I said Windows Server is less. Same way SQL Server on premises is very less compared to AWS. And the SQL Server in IaaS is less. Okay, as I said, Microsoft has around 140 countries. They have their own data centers, including 60 plus regions. This is the world largest network cloud provider which we have for Microsoft. Compared to AWS, AWS doesn't contain these many data centers. Okay, yeah, next. Other thing is, see, cost saving program. If you are already using one license for Microsoft, that can be migrated into Azure with same cost. Okay, reserve upfront and cost. So there is no upfront and cost. Whatever the services you have consumed, just pay for them. That's it. Next, extended security updates are free. Okay, extended security updates are free in the sense if you are using any legacy systems or older version of softwares, happily you can use them in cloud as well with extended security support things. Okay, you know, right? Windows 7, Windows 8, they are going to stop from this year, February, after February. So 100% people should migrate, use Windows 10 or Windows 11. Okay, they are stopping security patches. Yeah, next. This is overview of Microsoft Azure. Why Microsoft Azure? Why not AWS? Okay, directly points they have provided. Next, to subscribe for Azure free trial, as I said, just go to azure.microsoft.com, click on free account. See, this is the free account. Or they said build in the Azure cloud and Azure free account. Okay, yeah, see, start free. See, directly they have provided. Would you like to start with free account or would you like to start with pay as you go model? Yes, just start with free account. Okay, here we required email account. Okay, I said right, first step. What do you require?
Email.
Yeah, your information, your first name, last name, email account. So you can use any email account like Gmail, Yahoo, Outlook, anything. My suggestion is go for Outlook. Okay, why? Because even though if you are using Gmail, okay, that is your that you are using it as a personal, this is you are using for Azure, so this is the temporary. I can suggest you go for create one temporary Outlook account, use it as per your requirement. Okay, so I am going to create one account. If you don't have any Outlook account, if you have already Gmail account, yes, I happily you people can pass Gmail account and try it out. Now create new account. I am going to create new Azure account. I can say Sekhar 2032. This is 0107@outlook.com. Just my name and today timestamp. That's it. Okay, next. So what is the password? I am giving SharePoint@123. Okay, next. Okay, it is asking that solve the puzzle. What is that big diasphere whose top slides at 9? Can you help me about it? And this one, right? Yeah.
Only the first one.
First one, no? 8, right? Okay, 9. Which one? First one?
Yep.
No. First one is 6, 8, 9, 10 is there. 4, 4, 5, 7, 5, 8.
Top side. We have to take the top side. That's why first one is the 9. Top side.
Top side in the sense.
Like the upper surface.
Okay, what is that image? First one, second one.
First one.
Okay.
3 done. We have to do 4 times.
Okay.
So this time we need to check the last one. Last one.
Okay.
Yeah, one more time. Is the
last one?
That's no, just before that.
This
Yeah,
one.
this
No?
one. Yeah.
Hey, why it's navigating? Come on, quickly. Which one? Third, fourth one?
Fourth one, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Third one?
Third one. Yeah, third one.
Okay.
The second one.
2 more.
Yeah.
Last, fourth one.
Second one.
Okay. Third one.
No, it seems like the fourth one.
Okay.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
Next time pick
Last one, right?
7.
Fourth one.
Fourth one. How many times it is taking? 2 times, 5 times. Why this many puzzles? No. Okay, let it be. Okay.
ఇది పెద్ద తలకాయ నొప్పి సార్ ఇది.
అదే. One plus one to no. Okay, let it be. I have the account. We'll check. Okay. So what is that? Azure.microsoft.com. Okay, start free. Use it. Okay, now let me I am using my Gmail account. Click on next. Yes, okay, sign in. Already I have the account, just sign in.
Once the trial period expires, will we get an option to convert
Yes, immediately.
to this paid account?
Yes, pay as you go model. Anytime you can migrate your account into pay as you go model. Okay.
Okay. Was it free account only or paid account?
Yeah, after free trial is over, you can convert it into pay as you go model. After free trial, you are having valid license, even though you can move to pay as you go model. Anytime, anywhere you can move to pay as you go model. Got it? Any queries?
Okay.
Yeah, have a look. Just I passed my email account. Here it is showing that. What is that? No automatic charges. So after your free credits are over, we will ask you if you want to continue with pay as you go. If you want to, you only pay in use more than a month free account services. Okay, that's what. Anytime, anywhere you can move to pay as you go model once free trial is over. So as he said, you will not be charged anything. Okay, so till 30 days. After 30 days, automatically your account will get deactivated. Okay, again I'm asking, let me know if you have any queries. Some people will scare about it. Oh, if you enter the credit card details, okay, automatic charges would be there, and Microsoft will charge like 2000, 3000 from our credit card. So nothing will happen. Okay, just why they are asking for credit card details, just to verify whether you are genuine user or not. That's it.
Can I use my brother credit card, sir?
Any credit card you can use.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, your relatives, colleagues, friends. Okay, anyone.
Pay account means there is no charge deducting from my account money.
Sorry.
As per yours, pay account means is it deducting from money from my account or using credit card? Or?
Pay as you go model, yeah, the amount would be debited from your credit card.
Okay.
When you go for pay as you go model.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, as I said, for free account I said 14,500, right? So in the documentation for Microsoft, it has not been updated, so still they are showing 13,300. Let it be. You don't worry about this information, but when you subscribe for Azure free trial, you will get 14,500. Okay guys, yeah, next have a look. Agree terms and conditions. For me, it is not asking to enter the my details. Why? Because already I have passed. Okay, next, click on next. See, it is asking your mobile number. Second step, I said, what was that? Enter the mobile number. I am entering the mobile number. When I click on it, I will get 6-digit OTP, one-time password that has to be entered. See, I am entering one-time OTP. 13075. Verify the code. Yes, it's done. Okay, yeah. See, it is asking for credit card details. Okay, let me add my credit card details. Yeah, name of the card holder. Yeah, this is the card number. Okay, yeah. So this is the address details. I am using address details. Click on sign up. What it is showing? Yeah, see, after passing it, you are unable to validate your credit card information provided. So, just whatever the credit card I am using, it's already consumed by me. So that's why it is giving an error. You will get another error, like you will not able to eligible to use this account. Okay, go for pay as you go model. Like that, it will display the information. Now, what I will do now, I will try with another credit card. This time I will use ICICI credit card. Already I have consumed these credit cards. Anyhow, I will get an error. Let's check. Yeah, sign up. Okay, see what it is showing. 2 rupees amount debited. It is asking for OTP. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to enter OTP. Okay, submit it. So the 2 rupees amount will be getting within 1 to 2 working hours. No worries. Okay, see agree terms and conditions. If you need latest information, yes, select it. Yes, sign up. Okay, sign up. See, it is confirming my account by validating all the details provided by me. See what it is showing. You are not eligible for Azure free account. Okay, you can go for what? Pay as you go model. Already I have used these credit cards. Okay. So in your case, you need not worry. Happily, you will be subscribed for Azure free trial. Okay, please try to subscribe for Azure free trial today and let me know if you have any queries on next session. Okay.
Sir,
Yes. Yeah.
sir, in case of good morning, sir. In case of pay as you go means approximately how will come, how much bill will come, sir?
That is depends on billing. Actually, you have created one virtual machine. You consume it for 1 hour, so maybe 100 rupees. By monthly invoice, by every month 31st, you will get invoice, including GST. You have to pay.
Based on usage, that's an.
Yeah, based on usage. Yes, that's it.
But we need to carefully maintain.
Yes, maintain. Yes. So if you use carefully, maximum monthly you will get 7 to 8,000. That's it. After practicing it, if you delete the services, okay, immediately you will not be charged much. By chance, by mistake, after creating the service, if you forget, if you are not opening for 10 days, that's it. Charges are like running. Okay, Srinivas.
అది సంక్రాంతి అవుతుంది మళ్ళీ. Thank you.
Yeah.
Shekhar, you have any information which organization have a tie-up with the Microsoft? Like I am working with the Kindle, so I think Kindle have a tie-up with the Microsoft. So
Yeah,
they
Kindle. Yeah, I think so. Try it out.
okay.
Whether that is all not partner of Microsoft, not tie up with Microsoft, guys. Whether you are a client, what type of subscription, what type of relation you have with Microsoft. Okay, some organization, big companies. Okay, so for R&D purpose, they will provide free accounts.
Right. We have free certification, zero amount certification. That's why I'm.
Yeah. So just check with your management how the Microsoft relation with your organization.
Sure, sure. Thank you.
Yeah, I heard about Kindle. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And
Next.
the amount will be automatically deducted, the billing amount.
Yes, amount would be debited automatically.
Next.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I have the free account. Okay. Once you have free account, Azure free account, the portal URL is azure.microsoft.com. What is the URL? azure.microsoft.com. That is for subscription. Another URL is portal.azure.com. What is the URL, guys? Azure portal.azure.com. This is the global URL. No one can change, no one can customize this URL. Okay, some people will ask, if I am working in TCS, tcs.portal.azure.com, can I do that? No. Okay, so that is the global URL, that is portal.azure.com. In future, maybe they slightly will change ms.portal.azure.com, that not yet implemented. Okay, what is the URL? Portal.azure.com. Very simple, just copy, highlight, drag and drop. Automatically it will take us to that URL. Clear? So forget about it. It's not asking the credentials. Why? Because every day I'm using Azure portal. Now, what is that? Portal.azure.com. Hit enter. Enter the credentials. Okay, this is my credentials. Okay, enter the password. SharePoint @ 12345. SharePoint @ 12345. Hit enter. Sorry, I should not disclose. Yeah, so click on yes. Okay, it is asking for authentication. So it will send one OTP. Yes, I have to enter that OTP. This I may get it for my personal Gmail account. Let me go and verify. Verify it. See, this is the Azure portal. Okay, guys. Do you have any queries so far? Feel free and ask me.
Actually, some queries is there. I will ask check in last actually.
Sorry?
Class end. It's the class and I will check this queries actually. Few
Okay.
queries is there.
Yeah. You can ask me now itself if you have any queries.
Okay. Let me check. Actually, it's a free account and paid account is there, right? So
Yes,
free
correct.
account is 30 days. So when we
Yeah.
are trying to, now we are learning time, right? So it is
Yeah.
so 30 days. We can, if you go for the paid account, it's 40,500 is more, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Correct.
So if you pay, first time is a free account, we are getting the free account. So it is free account time also we can use the means it's security purpose. They are asking the credit card also, right?
Yes, correct.
So but no, there is no amount is deducted from my account. But
Yes,
just for
yes.
security purpose, they are asking, right?
Just security purpose to validate whether you are really genuine user or not. That's it.
And when we are go for the when it is recommend mainly it's required the pay comments 14,000 paid the
Not required, guys. Actually, for free trial, after consuming that Azure free trial, you can leave the. If you need to practice again and again and all, so create another account with another credit card details. That's it.
Okay. Next time, if you want to create the another account, free account, then we can use the different credentials, different
Email ID, different
credit
mobile
card.
number. Yes.
Okay.
I said 3 parameters. Okay, to create another Azure free trial account, you have to change mobile number, credit card, and email address.
Okay, okay, got it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Once you subscribe for Azure free trial, just go to portal.azure.com. Enter the credentials. Yes, this is the Azure portal, guys. Okay, first I would like to explain is bell symbol. This is the bell symbol. Here always it will display what are the remaining free credits are there for your Azure free trial. Okay, for example, if I go for this bell mark, or we can call it as notification symbol. See, still I have 4,194. Are you getting? So around 10,000 I have consumed for to create different types of services in Azure. Okay. Next thing, if you deploy any service in Azure, for example, I am going to create one virtual machine. Okay, or else I am going to create one artificial intelligence. I am going to create one app services. Okay, after creating all these services, charges are applicable. The amount would be debited from these free credits. Okay, it will get update every 1 hour or every day. Okay, that is depends on requirement. Okay, so you have consumed 100 rupees. By tomorrow, you can see 4,094 rupees. Okay, not only that, if you deploy any service in Azure, whether the service has been deployed or not, or it is throwing an error, or it is failed, okay, that information also displayed in where is that bell mark. Okay, yeah. Next, another thing is settings. When you go for settings, here totally we have 4 options. One is subscription directories, appearance startup, language and region, my information. Okay, now go for appearance. See, these are all you can do. What is that? Settings. Settings in a sense, you can change look and feel of portal. You can change look and feel of the portal. For example, we don't see any left side menu here. Am I right? Okay, it is empty. To create any service, just click on 3 underlines. Here we have list of services. Okay, click on all services. Here it will display all services. Okay, got it. So to display this left side menu permanently, what we have to do? Go for settings, appearance. Instead of layout, choose the toggle. Click on toggle. Apply it. Yes, see. Okay, this we will call it as left side menu. What is that, guys? Left side menu or blade. What is that, guys? BLAD, blade. This is the technical term. Always frequently we will use it in real time. This we will call it as left side menu or pane or blade. Okay, yeah, great. Next, other thing is go to settings, appearance. I don't like this white color look and feel. I'm going for dark. Just apply dark, apply it. See, entire portal, it has been applied. Okay, now again go settings, appearance. I need only for Azure by default theme, applied. Yes. Okay, for example, you are working for China government projects or Japan related clients or Germany related clients or Netherlands related clients. If they would like to read all these services in their local languages, yes, we can also change the language for this Azure portal. Okay, how to change it? Just click on it, navigate to language and region, third option. See, by default, it is showing English. If you know China, click on China language, apply it. Now see, entire portal is displaying in Chinese language. You know, right? Japan and China people, 100% they will develop the applications in their local languages. When you're going for supporting, always they would like to display all the services in their local languages. Okay, clear? This is about what? Chinese language. Now go ahead and verify. Uh, this is China. Now we can go for Arabian language here. So this is Japanese language. You can see. Got it? Okay, anyhow, just I'm changing back to English applied. Yeah, now total portal is converted into English local language. Clear? So just now we discussed about what? These two services. Now click on settings. Again, there is a information. If you see here, see this is my name, email address that you have passed while subscribing for Azure Free Trial. Okay, yeah, next. This is about what? Settings and notifications. Next, this is your account details. I mean, when I click on my Microsoft account, so it will display all the information related to your account. Why? Because you are the account owner. Okay, this is my account details. Okay, so here you can go for billing, address, books, options, and all. That is quite common. If I click on my information, it will display enter my information details. Okay, fine. This is about what? Azure portal, your personal account details. Anytime if you would like to change the password, yes, as usual, you can go for your Microsoft account details where we can change the password of Azure portal. Just click on it, you will get automatic that option. Right, next. So third one is, this is the cloud shell. We will call it as what? Cloud shell. What is that, guys? Cloud shell. Okay, if you would like to automate any services in Azure Cloud, you can write the scripting part. You can write scripting part. The script you can write it in PowerShell, shell scripting, okay, or else Terraform, or else write it in Python. So after you wrote the code, happily you can go ahead and automate the services in Azure Cloud. This is about what? Cloud shell we will call it as. You can close it anytime. Just click on it, off of the screen it will occupy, so you can drag and use it. I will let you know how to use this cloud shell in coming sessions. Okay, yeah, so this is about what? Overview of Microsoft Azure portal. Next, I said, right, Microsoft providing more than 200 services. These are the services. Just again, I'm clicking on all services. What is that? All services. See here we have different categories: general, compute, okay, networking, storage, web, mobile, container, database, analytics, artificial intelligence, internet of thinking, integration, security, DevOps, migration, monitor, Intune, hybrid, others. Okay, yeah, so for example, I would like to create one virtual machine. Go to compute. There is a what? Go to compute. Click on all services, click on compute, just go to virtual machines. Here we have virtual machine. Okay, so every time assume that I don't like every time clicking on a particular all services, choose the category, choose relevant service. It is very difficult. So every day I would like to create virtual machines. Then what I will do is just go to compute, click on here. Here we have one option called star mark. Did you observe, guys? What is that? Star mark. Click on star mark. That service will get added into the blade. See, this is the service. If you would like to remove it from here, just click on move the cursor on top of the services. Just go ahead and click on the star mark. It will be converted into black, empty star mark. Then the service will be removed from the, what is that? Blade.
Blade.
Yeah. Now again move the service, click on it. See, that service will be here. Once service is placed in the blade, You people can drag anywhere, any location. It is in third option. Now change it to last option. That is up to you. Okay, clear? This is about what? Overview of Microsoft Azure portal. Okay, yeah, now feel free if you have any queries. In next session, what I'm going to do is how to deploy one virtual machine in Azure. That we will discuss it in Monday session. Okay, meantime, if you need if you have any queries regarding the Azure or anything else, feel free and ask me. I will clarify all our queries.
Sir, I have a doubt about in portal setting. Can I change my time setting all the things?
Time settings in a sense.
UST and IST like that.
By default UTC, guys.
UTC.
By default Azure portal is UTC. That we cannot do anything. If you
Okay.
create the virtual machine, by default it is also will create in UTC. So later you can change the time zone for that virtual machine, not portal.
So how to change the time setting to IST if I want to change the IST?
That is for Azure virtual machine. We can do that, not in portal.
Okay, in virtual machine only.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, good query, guys. But entire world, all three cloud computings by default they are following UTC time zone.
Okay, yeah, got it.
By default, whether it is AWS or Google or Azure, by default time zone is UTC. So tomorrow, if you are going to troubleshoot any logs, by default you have to go and verify UTC time zone only. You have to consider UTC time zone itself. If the server they have changed like Singapore time zone or Hong Kong time zone and all, so then the logs would be recorded based on their local time zone. That is totally different. By default is UTC time zone. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Today is my first day. Okay. I will
Mhm.
take a yesterday session with help of Durga software. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what about the next classes? What about the Saturday and Sunday?
Saturday, Sunday, there won't be any session, guys. Max 90%. Okay. If there is any dependency, many things are there to discuss, then we will have the session on Saturday. Maximum classes will be conducted Monday to Friday.
Okay. And daily basis 6:30 a.m. right?
Yeah, daily. Yes, at this moment 6:30. It may change to 7:30. I will let you know after few days.
Okay, because now our office started at 8 p.m. 8 a.m.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
I think 6:30 is fine, Shekhar.
Yes.
Actually, even
Yeah.
6:30 to
Okay. Sure.
7:30 is fine because we can get up in the early morning and 7:30 we can finish everything and get ready. So
Okay.
if it is 7:30 to 8:30, it will be very late actually.
Yeah, I totally agree. Anyhow, I will discuss with the institute people and update you. No worries. Okay. So, but the session would be either 6:30 or 7:30, not beyond that, not before that. I will update you regarding.
But 7:30 means it will drag to 8:30, right?
8:30.
So that
Yeah.
is the
Yes.
problem.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Sure. Sure.
We
I
cannot
totally
get
understand.
ready also. That is the thing.
Yeah. Understood. Understood.
Sir, that one is
6:30
left
will
side
be
menu
fine.
blade.
Sorry, Srinivas.
సార్ లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ అన్ని మనము బ్లేడ్ అనొచ్చు, లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ మెనూ అనొచ్చు, ఇంకో థర్డ్ నేమ్ ఏదో చెప్పారు.
Pain.
రాయండి
PAN.
Blade.
సార్ పెయిన్.
Yes.
Pain.
So yeah, pain. Totally frequently used word is blade. That's it,
Blade.
guys.
Blade. Okay.
Just to remember blade keyword.
Blade.
And daily session videos and the materials often how will you share it?
Yeah, I will. Yeah, already I am updating this documentation. Okay, sample resume interview questions in Google Drive. Very soon I will share that link, guys. People can download it from there. So you will get
Recording
PPT.
videos also.
Yes, recording videos anyhow you'll be getting through your email ID. That will be taken care by that institute people. If you have any queries regarding that videos and all, just check with them. They will clearly provide the answers for you.
Yeah,
materials
they already
daily
sending the
basis,
mail.
daily
Yeah,
basis
sorry.
materials or
Sir, can you create one group for this class so we can ask any question or doubt?
Yeah. So Institute people itself, they will create Telegram group. I'll be part of that group. So you can post any queries if you have.
Oh,
Okay, that group also very soon they are going to update you. Okay.
sure.
material means daily classes material or
Yeah,
already
material session. Okay. Technical related stuff and all I will share with you guys. Materials, dumps. Okay. Interview questions, resumes. That all I will take care.
classroom materials
Sorry.
like classroom materials.
You mean to say whatever I am typing during the session?
Actually, some one materials is there no, for
Yeah, I will
Azure.
share with you. Yes. Yeah.
Sir, do we get the recording session or not?
Yeah, you will get the recordings for every session. So the session is over within 1 to 2 working hours. Okay, you will get recording link. Anyhow, they will maintain all the recordings in Google Drive. They will share with you. You people can anytime watch those videos.
Okay, thank you,
Actually,
sir.
we are not getting that recording.
Yeah, they are sending through mail and they are
Yeah,
directly providing the
Yes.
link, like demo link. So we can check it from there.
Yeah. Okay. Any more queries?
Not for today.
Yeah. So thanks for your time. Happy weekend. On Monday
as
we will
well.
connect back. We will check. I will show you how to create one virtual machine in Azure. So before coming to the session, please subscribe for Azure free trial. If you are facing any difficulties, please let me know on Monday session. I will clarify all your queries. Then we will move forward to deploy one service in Azure. Okay.
Okay.
One small thing actually at last.
Yeah.
Is there any chance to like if anything the doors related things? Is there any chance to talk with you personally actually?
I didn't get your question. Could you speak loudly?
Actually, my question is, if anything is queries related things, is there any chance to talk with you personally? Is related things?
No issues. That we'll see later. Okay.
Just personal related things means it's like here is this technical related things only, not a personal related thing. Personally, if it's any chance to talk with you like that.
Yeah. That you can post the queries in Telegram. I will provide the queries over there, guys.
Okay.
And Sekhar, Durga software is available for Saturday and Sunday, right? Management for this registration purpose.
Yeah. So they will be available. You can go and meet anytime that institute people. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Have a great day.
You as well.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye,
Bye.
sir.
Okay. I hope you can see my screen now, right, guys? Okay. I think you can see my screen, right? Everyone?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir.
See, now I'm going to discuss about how to deploy one virtual machine on Microsoft Azure Cloud Computing. Okay, yeah. First, before going to show the demo, just let me know what is the Microsoft Azure? What is the Microsoft Azure? Azure is a comprehensive set of cloud services where we can build, deploy, manage, and access the applications through global network data centers. Is called Microsoft Azure. Okay, yeah. Next, so this is the Azure portal. What is the URL? Portal.azure.com. Okay, already my credentials were stored in a cache file so that it is not asking me any credentials at this moment. Okay, in our case, you have to pass your credentials, that is username and password. Okay, to deploy anything in Microsoft Azure, first thing we have to create a resource group. What is that resource group? Okay, yeah. First thing, what is the hierarchy? Subscription. What is the subscription? Any idea? It is a license, we can say. Okay, as we said, we have different types of subscriptions. One is free trial, pay as you go model, enterprise, Visual Studio Enterprise, Visual Studio Developer. Like we have n number of subscriptions. Okay, yeah. Next, another thing is one organization may have n number of subscriptions. I heard about it, one organization which contain around 600 subscriptions. Okay, yeah. Here, what is the subscription? Collection of resource group. Collection of resource groups. Okay, what is the resource group? Collection of resources. Collection of resources. Please remember, if you know this hierarchy, that is the Microsoft Azure, nothing else. What is the subscription? Collection of resource group. What is the resource group? Collection of resources. Okay, yeah. So first thing, what is the resource group? Definition. Resource group is a container. First point. What is that? Resource group is a container which holds, what is that? Which holds Azure project, yeah, which holds the resources for Azure project solution. I am repeating, what is the resource group? Resource group is a container which holds the resources for Azure project solution. Okay, every resource, what is that? Every resource or service should be fall down under, okay, should be fall down under one resource group. In Azure, every service should be fall down under one resource group. That is mandatory. Okay, yeah. Next, what is the resource group? Resource group is a container which holds the resources for Azure project solution. Every service or resource should be fall down under one resource group. That is mandatory. Okay, what are the advantages of the resource group? What are the advantages of the resource group? Any idea? Bring all the services into one umbrella. I am repeating, bring all the services into one umbrella. If you bring all the services into under one resource group or one umbrella, maintenance is easy. What is that? Maintenance is easy. Okay, and we can also save cost. Save the cost. If any service is not using since long time, yes, immediately we can terminate it. Terminate or remove the resources or destroy the resources so that we can save the cost. Okay, clear. And cost management or resource management is easy. Resource management is easy. These are the advantages of the resource group. Okay, I am repeating, to deploy any service in Azure, first task is create resource group. Okay, in real time, we will have n number of resource groups. You have to decide which service should be deployed under which resource group. Okay, in real time, you may have 50 resource groups. You will not have the permission for all of them. Okay, as a Azure administrator, you will have one or two resource groups. So you have to deploy the services under selected resource group. Okay, which resource group, what is the service should be created, that all information should be provided by architect or in Agile methodology. Scrum Master will set up the user stories. Okay, yeah, next, have a look. This is about what? Azure portal. As I said, in left side, there is one option called resource group. See, at this moment, I can see only 0 resource groups. No resource groups are found. Now create fresh resource group. Okay, as I said, what is the subscription, guys? collection of resource group. What is the resource group? Collection of resources. Resources in the sense maybe virtual machine, like storage account or artificial intelligence project, okay, or load balancer, okay, or DNS name, or traffic manager, or something else DevOps, everything. Every service should be followed under one resource group. Okay, read it out. It is giving simple definition. Resource group is a container. Container in the sense, what does that mean? For example, if you are going to visit one shopping mall or one mart like D-Mart or Heritage or Vijayata, something else. So we will take one basket. Am I right? That basket we will call it as container. Then we will keep all the grocery items, whatever the home needs, we will keep them, all of them into, where is that container. Okay, at end of the shopping is over, then what we will do, all together should be billable. Whatever the items we have mentioned under that basket, everything should be billable instantly. If some items which are not required, then we will keep them aside at the time of billing. Am I right? Same way here, whatever the services you require, we have to deploy them under one resource group to manage billing, to save the cost for our project. Got it, guys? Yeah. Next, this is about what? Resource group. I am going to create one resource group called .NET 2023-RG. The resource group name can be anything, that is depends on your project requirement. For example, I am giving Java-RG. Okay, some projects will follow. Assume that PWC is the project name. Test is the environment -RG. RG in the sense resource group. Clear? I am repeating. What is the resource group? Resource group is a container which holds the services for Azure project solution. So to deploy any service in Azure, first step is create resource group. Okay, I am creating .NET 2023-RG. Okay, some location where you would like to deploy these services under which region? One is East US. We have a number of regions you can host wherever you want. Here we have East US, West US, West Europe, Sweden, okay, and South India, wherever. So India also you can type it. In India total we have 3 data centers. Where are they, guys? What are the location? Any idea? Central India, South India, West India. Could you please tell me cities names? One is Chennai, second Mumbai, third one is Pune. Fourth data center are going to launch Hyderabad very soon, maybe within a year. By 2025, okay, Hyderabad data center will be in live. Okay, yeah, next, that is up to you. For example, I have more customer in Singapore, so I can go and choose the Singapore region. Okay, I have more customer in West Europe. I can choose West Europe. West Europe is not the, yeah, West Europe. Okay, so just articulate the services like where you would like to deploy, which region your customers having. Okay, yeah, now I am going to choose East US. Click on next. What is the tags? Tags are name pair values. Note it down. Tags are name value pairs, which will give the information about resource. Which will give the information about resource. Okay, information about your resource in the sense, what does it mean? For example, introduce about yourself means what you will answer. Like you will say your name, education details, okay, and what is your previous experience details. Am I right? Same way, what are the usage of the tags is, by looking at these tags, we can easily understand that, oh, this services belongs to this resource group. This is the project. This is the environment like stage or production or stage or development or production. Okay, so what are the tags? Tags are name value pairs, which will give the information about resource. Okay, have a look. For example, project, I can say project name is PwC, Price Waterhouse Cooper. Environment, what is the environment? Production. Okay, technology, I am going to use like .NET. Okay, .NET. Next, what else we can provide? Project code. What is that? Project code. What is the project code? I can say PwC 2875 is the project. Okay, these tags can be applied for all the services. If you want, you can tag them. Okay, by look at this, we can easily understand, right? Your project PwC, environment, production, technology.net, or project code. This is the one. Clear? Yeah. Next, hit on review plus create it. Yes, create it. This is very first step which we have to perform in Microsoft Azure Cloud Computing. See, resource group has been created. As I said in the notifications, every day it will update how many credits are left and what are the credits are left. See, I have still 3,791 rupees. Okay, need not worry. Mine is what is that license? Every month it will get added some tax here. Okay, yeah, added some amount in this part. No, need not worry. Mine is license. Okay, first step, I have created what is that .NET 2020 RG. Now I would like to deploy one virtual machine. I would like to deploy one virtual machine. Now, virtual machine can be deployed with 2 operating systems. Am I right? What are they, guys? Any idea?
Linux or Windows?
Yes, Linux or Windows. First of all, what is a virtual machine? Virtual machine is like a physical server. What is that? It's like a physical server. Anytime can destroy, anytime can upgrade or downgrade the size of virtual machine. Okay, actually, Azure, they are using hypervisor environment. What is that? Hypervisor environment. On top of it, they will deploy virtual machines. One hypervisor will have n number of virtual machines. Okay, I am repeating. What is the data center? Collection of racks. This is the rack. Okay, each rack they have what? Hypervisor. Each rack we have n number of hypervisor. This is one hypervisor. This is the one hypervisor. This is the one hypervisor. This is the one other hypervisor. Okay, so in this hypervisor, assume that 10 virtual machines are there. In this hypervisor, assume that 50 virtual machines. This is 100. This is 200. We cannot predict it how they have configured in the data center. So each and every hypervisor will have n number of virtual machines. Okay, yeah, next. So virtual machine can be created with 2 operating systems. How many? 2 operating systems. One is Windows, next one is Linux. Okay, we have different types of operating system versions. What are they, guys? If you go for Windows Server, come on, 2012 R2, next 2016, next 2019, next 2022 is the latest. Anyhow, Windows Server 2012 are going to be deprecated. Already they stopped the security patches. Okay, either you people must start from Windows Server 2016, 19 or 2022. Okay, this is the server edition. Okay, if you go for client edition, we have Windows 10 and Windows 11. And again, Microsoft going to be deprecate Windows 7, Windows 8 operating systems very soon. They are going to stop security patches from March this year. Okay, everyone, Microsoft requesting to everyone to upgrade into Windows 10 or 11. Okay, Windows 11 is succeeded product. Okay, which has n number of features. It is really good to boot up also. Okay, yeah. Next, coming to the Linux, we have different flavors of Linux. What are they? One is Red Hat, second SUSE, next Ubuntu, next Debian, next what else? CentOS,
AIX.
yeah,
Fedora.
Oracle Linux, next
Fedora.
yeah, Fedora. So out of them, see these two Red Hat and SUSE Oracle Linux are licensed types. What is that? License. Clear? If you deploy one Linux machine in Azure, now tell me Azure, sorry, in Azure, so will it supported by Microsoft or not? How many of you know? Generally, people will think about that if you deploy one Linux machine in Azure, will Microsoft support or not? What is your answer? Anyone? Yes. Even if you deploy a virtual machine with any operating system, Red Hat, Ubuntu, CentOS, Oracle Linux, anything, yes, Microsoft will support. Okay, basic. For example, if you have any deeper level issues in Red Hat cluster concept and all, okay, then you may have to raise the case with Red Hat team as well. Okay, basic support and all, yes, Microsoft is supporting up to, I can say, 80%. Okay, beyond that you have to check with Red Hat team as well. Okay, but most of the people are using Red Hat in the market, guys. Red Hat and SUSE. Okay, Red Hat recently owned by IBM. It's a, I can say, it's IBM product. Do you know anyone? Red Hat owned by IBM people. Any one of you know about this information, guys? Don't know?
No.
Yeah, now it is IBM people. It is IBM product. Even Microsoft going to launch Microsoft Linux. Maybe it will take 2 to 3 years. We can see Microsoft Linux in Azure cloud platform. Okay, yeah, next. So that is about what? Linux story. I will let you know how to create one Linux machine, on top of it, how to host one application. That all we will see in coming sessions. Now I am going to show you how to create one virtual machine with Windows 2022 operating system. Okay, in left side, see here we have an option called virtual machine. If we don't see this option, what we have to do? Go all services. Okay, go all services. Here we have n number of categories. I can say categories. We have general, compute, networking, storage, web, mobile, containers, database, analytics, machine learning, internet of things, integration, identity, security, DevOps. Okay, all list of services are there. Each category, again, we have n number of services. Now go to compute. Okay, under compute, these many services are there. Now I am looking for what? Microsoft Azure Virtual Machine. Okay, if you observe, there is a star mark. Okay, there is a star mark. Just click on star mark, highlight it. See, that virtual machine is disappearing in the blade. Okay, in the blade. Give me a minute. Okay, yeah. Next, this is complete. Now, move the cursor on virtual machine. Just highlight what is that star mark. Yes. See, now this service is appearing in left side menu or blade. Now just move this option into anywhere in the blade. Now click on virtual machine, create. Just create. Okay, yeah. Next, what is the subscription? Again, collection of resource group. What is the resource group? Collection of resources. See. Okay, here resource group, I am choosing .NET 2023-RG. Okay, what is the virtual machine name? Web-VM1. I am giving Web-VM1. Okay, yeah. Next, region. What is the region, guys? Any idea? Note it down. A region is a geographical location.
Availability zone, right?
Yes, we can say.
Okay.
Okay, region is nothing but geographical location which contain n number of availability zones. Zones in the sense data center. If we consider India is the one region which contain 4 data centers. One is in Mumbai, second one is Chennai, third one is Pune, fourth one is Hyderabad. So Hyderabad data center, it is a very largest data center in Asian countries. Okay, in Hyderabad, Gachibowli Microsoft campus is there, right? They are constructing. Already it is about ending stage. Next, now have a look. This is about what? Region, East, US. Okay, next, availability option. At this moment, I am not choosing any availability option. So later I will let you know what is the high availability options. Okay, next, this is the one I am looking for. See, here we have Ubuntu, SUSE, Red Hat, Oracle Linux, Debian, and Fedora, CentOS. Okay, yeah, here coming to the Windows, we have Windows Server C 2012, it is been removed. It is not there in the list. If you want, you can go for marketplace and search it out, no worry. Okay, but here Windows Server 2016, 19, 20, 22. So I am going for latest version, Windows Server 2022. Okay, this is the 64-bit edition. What is the size? See, it is showing 2 CPUs, 8 GB memory. The cost is 5,048 rupees. Now change the size. Here I have 4 CPUs, 16 GB memory. See, it is showing 10,000. How it will be calculated the billing hours? Billings will be happened every 1 hour, guys. Okay, for example, this is 10,097 rupees by 30 days. So this is the 1 day cost. 336 is the 1 day cost. Okay, again by 24 hours. For our cost is 14 rupees. Okay, if you have consumed this server for 10 hours, 10 into 14, 140 rupees would be chargeable and it would be debited from these free credits. Whatever it is showing this amount, right? It would be debited from these free credits. Okay, if I choose this configuration by tomorrow, if you subtract it like 140 rupees, I can say 3,800 something else. Okay, like 50. This is how free debits would be consumed or free credits would be consumed from this portal. Okay, yeah, next. Now have a look. This is the virtual machine. This is the virtual machine. This is my laptop. Okay, to access this VM, we have to pass username and password. We have to pass username and password. Right? Yeah, next. Other thing is ports. Now tell me guys, what is the port number for RDP? Any idea? RDP in the sense remote desktop. Am I right? RDP. Remote desktop protocol. What is the
22,
port
sir.
number for RDP?
22. It's for Ubuntu.
Yeah. Anyone else?
80
Basic.
also.
What is the port number for RDP? It is quite common, whether it is on-premises or cloud, whether it is AWS, Google, or
80 will be.
Azure. Anyone? By default, port number for RDP is 3389. Okay. What is that? 3389. Okay. Next, HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol.
8080.
80.
80.
8080.
Okay. What is the port number for HTTPS?
443.
Yeah, 443. Okay. What is the port number for SMTP?
25.
25. What is the port number for FTP? File Transfer Protocol? 20?
22.
21.
Okay. Yeah. So what is the port number for SHS, Secure Shell? 22. These are the important ports. Please remember, you'll be asking in interviews.
Port in the sense it is address kind of thing.
Yeah, port in the sense gate pass.
Okay.
Okay, so you are working in TCS. To enter into the TCS office, what you have to do? ID card. Am I right? When you swipe it in ID card, when it is open, the doors and all, then you are eligible to enter into the TCS campus. Even though if you work for 20 years in TCS, if you forget the ID, they won't allow you into the campus. Okay, port number is, I can say, entry point. Okay, so the incoming outgoing traffic will happen through that port number itself. Okay, clear? Yeah, next. So HTTPS in the sense, if any application which is running on HTTP, by default, I can say port number is 443. Now have a look online SBI.com. This is HTTP or HTTPS? It is HTTPS. Can you tell me the port number of this site? 443. Okay, yeah, next. Now same way, have a look. Here I am passing username and password. What is the username?
Sekhar,
Yeah.
Bhasha here. How
Okay.
you identified that port number is 443?
Blindly we can say that is the standard. That is fixed.
Before the website name, it is HTTPS, so we say 443.
Yeah, HTTPS 443, HTTP in the sense 80. That is fixed. Whether your application is deployed in HTML or .NET, Java, PHP, any type. So standard is, this is the protocols and port numbers.
No, this is only for SBI application or any application. It should be 443 HTTPS and HTTP is 80. Okay.
Yes, correct. If any application which is running on HTTPS protocol, blindly we can say that is 443. Any more questions?
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, for example, TCS.com. What is that? TCS.com. Copy this URL and paste it. What would be the port number for this one? What is that?
443.
443.
So if you mention HTTPS, that is secure, guys. Okay. So you are able to access that application with high secure. Okay. If you want to deploy one application with HTTPS protocol, you have to purchase the certificate. The certificate cost itself around $500. 500 into 80, around it would be 50,000 in Indian currency. Okay, yeah, next. Now have a look. This is the port. Okay, as I said, this is the virtual machine which I have deployed in Azure Cloud. Okay, to connect it from my laptop, we have to pass username and password. What is the username? You can pass any username. SP admin, SharePoint, or SQL admin, SQL admin. Okay, or we can say agent admin, Azure admin, everything. That is up to you. Now I am giving cloud admin. Okay, general word cloud admin. This is the my standard username. Okay, I can use same username for entire course. Next, password. Password can be anything like welcome at the rate of 12345 or Azure 12345. That is up to you. Now I am giving SharePoint at the rate of 12345. What is that? SharePoint at the rate of 12345. Okay, here I am giving what is that? These options. Okay, by passing these credentials, I will able to connect my virtual machine that has been deployed in Azure Cloud. Okay, yeah, next. These are the ports, as I said. See, RDP 3389. RDP 3389. So, for example, assume that you are working in TCS project, one of the project. Your customer reported that, hey, I am not able to access the one virtual machine. Could you please troubleshoot? In the sense, what is the first thing will you verify? Anyone? This is the interview question. They will ask you like that. Okay, you are working in one project. So all of a sudden, your client reported that they have not able to access the VM. So what is the first point will you check?
Whether he can
Inbound port.
Yeah,
he can
just we will
access.
verify whether the
Access.
port is enabled or not. Yes, RDP is enabled or not. Okay. Yeah, next. So I am going to enable HTTP as well.
So, Shekhar, I have one question here. Like you mentioned, like username is something and password is something. Whether this is the quite common to give that username password in the real time, or else do you have any?
That's what I said. One word that is depends on project requirement. I am mentioning cloud admin. You are working in different thing. That project name is the admin. Or this server you are using for Java application. I can say Java admin or WebLogic admin.
No,
So,
suppose my question is here, like you created one virtual machine. 10 employees are there. They want to access this same virtual machine.
Okay.
We have to share this username password to them, or else what exactly the action plan here?
No, actually, when you join organization, every user will have one user credentials, right? Your name is Baba at the rate of TCS.com. Naresh at the rate of TCS.com. Servers also would be accessible with their names.
Yeah, that is usual. But here you are mentioning this username and password, right?
Yeah,
So,
initially this is mine. I am passing generic username.
But this is not the actual real-time case, right?
No, real time also same. You are the Azure admin. These credentials with you. Okay, I am the developer. I can access this VM with my credentials. I will not able to access each and everything within the organization, within the server, right?
Suppose if the other user also want to access the same mission, he can able to give the same username password, or else he
Yes,
can
with
give
these
the
credentials only one time can access. If you are already accessing these credentials, if I try to access with same credentials, your session would be disconnected, right?
Yeah, disconnected.
But
Yes, if you share this username and password, yes, a number of people can communicate it.
But like suppose if something goes wrong, how can able to address this? Someone
Yeah,
did.
that's what I will come to that point. I'll get into that point.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Next. So currently I'm using what? Two port numbers. One is 80, other one is 3389. Why I'm using two? So one is to establish the connection, RTP. Second one is what? So after deploying one application on top of this VM, that should be accessible from outside. Okay, there if they type http:// some abc.com, then the application should be respond which were deployed under this virtual machine. Okay, yeah, next. Now this is about what? Inbound port rules. Inbound port rules. I am giving 80 and 443. Please let me know if we have any queries so far. I will clarify your doubts, then we will move forward. So what is the first step? First step, you have to create one resource group. Clear. Under that, try to host all the required services for the project. So first step, I created one resource group. The resource group name is what? .NET 2023-RG. This is the resource group name. Under that, I am deploying one virtual machine. Okay. Anyone has any queries?
Port numbers, even we can select one port also.
Sorry? Yeah, you can choose with only RDP so that you'll able to access only virtual machine.
Okay.
Regarding for port number, can I define as a user defined port number?
Yes, yes, you can define it.
Okay, okay.
Custom ports, we can call them as custom ports.
Sir, what about services? Means it is virtual machine services or anything?
Service in a sense, what does that mean?
After creating the resource group, we need to create a one services. Means what?
Yeah,
Virtual
everything is the service. That's what I said. Resource or service, both are common words.
Oh.
Sometimes I used to call it as service. Sometimes I used to call it as resource. Okay. Yeah, Krishna is saying that port is not clear. Port is not clear in the sense, see, so this is the virtual network, guys. Forget about it. So this is the virtual machine. Okay, where did you deploy? In cloud, Azure cloud. Okay, you have deployed virtual machine in Azure cloud. That is well and good. Okay, then how can you access? If you create it, what is the use? If you consume this virtual machine, then only it will be useful, right? So or else no use. This is my laptop. Already I am in my laptop. So I would like to connect this VM. So to connect the VM, here port number, yeah, protocol we will use RDP. RDP is what? Remote desktop protocol. The port number of RDP is 3389. When you open this port, then I will able to access this VM. Then I can host required applications. Maybe I would like to deploy .NET, or I would like to deploy Java application, or I would like to install SAP related applications. Everything I can do after accessing this virtual machine. This is very, 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 very base concept. Okay, to access the servers in on-premises or cloud. This is quite common. For example, you are working in Accenture. Accenture data center is there in Washington, DC. You are sitting in, where is that? Accenture Hyderabad office. To access that virtual machine, networking people, they will enable or open the port number called RDP. The port number is 3389. Then only will able to access. Now it's clear. Everyone, if you have any queries, feel free and ask me. Okay, for example, again, one more example. See, so this is what one database server where I have installed what? One database. Assume that Oracle. This is the another server. This is another server. Assume that this is ASP.NET or Java server. Java. I have deployed Java application. Java application would like to communicate Oracle database. Okay, so to communicate Oracle database, here we have to enable port number. Assume that port number for Oracle is 8080. Yes, once you enable the port number 80, when you access the application from outside, my request will go to this server. Here it will process your request. If which requires to communicate backend database server, the request again move to backend database servers and pull the data and response will be back to the client. Okay, here application is accessible from outside. Assume that this is Java. So here we have to use HTTP protocol, port number is 80. Same. For example, I am going for TCS. TCS port, yeah. So this is the HTTP. If I click on carriers, for example, I accept carriers. Now my request is connecting to what? Backend database server, SQL server or whatever it is. From the SQL server, I am getting this output. If there are any openings, I can go and search it this page. Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata, any TCS Hyderabad has openings, I can go and verify. This data is coming from where? SQL server. Okay, SQL server port is, what is the SQL server port number, guys, by default? Real-time professionals. What is the default port number for SQL server?
1433.
Yes, correct. Clear? Yes. Next, here we have many options. One is basic, desk, networking, management, monitoring, advanced tags, review and created. Next point is desk. Click on desk. What is the desk? What is the disk? Disk is a storage entity. Disk is a storage entity. It is used to store personal or application data. Personal or application data. There are two types of disk, HDD, SSD. HDD means hard disk, right? SSD means solid state. Okay, HDD disk is low cost, I can say. SSD is what? High cost. Okay, you know, right? 1 TB hard disk. I can say 1 TB hard disk. Okay, we can say how much cost? 3 to 4K. Okay, same SSD. If you go for 1 TB, okay, you can see 15 to 20K thousand. Okay, good brand, like if you go for Samsung SSD and all, so the cost is 15 to 20K. You know, right? Nowadays laptops we are getting with SSD and HDD, both hard disk combinations. Am I right? So if you go for SSD disk laptop, you can see little bit high cost. Okay, some laptops configuration like this. Okay, 120 GB SSD, 1 TB SDDD. What does that mean? Your operating system would be deployed on SSD disk. So your physical data, whatever the data you have, that you can store it in hard disk drive. Okay, that is what we are getting laptops nowadays in the market. So SSD is what? SSD, it is high cost and performance is very high. It provides 100 times better performance than HDD. Okay, yeah, next. So when you deploy operating system like Windows 10, Windows 11, so the boot up time, it is less than 30 seconds. Okay, I'm not sure, just check with try to install Windows 11 operating system in SSD disk, so the booting up time would be less than 30 seconds itself. Within 30 seconds your OS will be up and running. Okay, yeah, here we have same way two types of disk in the market. One is SDD, other one is what? SSD. SDD, hard disk drive, other one is SSD. Okay, I am taking by default SSD. Clear? Okay, yeah, next, this is about what? Difference between SSD and SSD hard disk. Okay, so nowadays most of the people, they are using SSD disk itself. Next, networking. So what is the networking? This is tricky part. Every service in Azure, every service or resource in cloud computing, that should be consumer networking topic. That is mandatory. Any service, if you deploy in Azure cloud or Google cloud or AWS cloud, networking part is mandatory. Okay, so what is the virtual network? It is collection of subnet. What is the subnet? Which contain IP addresses. Okay, we will have separate topic for virtual network. There I will clearly explain about what is the networking under. You know, right, nowadays you people are working from home. Okay, what does that mean? This is the your organization network. You people are sitting in your home. Okay, this is your laptop where you people are connecting VPN. VPN in the sense virtual private network. When you connect VPN by passing your credentials, what does that mean? What it is going to do? It will establish the connection from your laptop to client network. The moment it is established, then you will be able to access client related virtual machine services, applications, timesheet, billing hours, everything. Okay, the moment when you disconnect it, this VPN, the connection would be disabled or disappear, and it would be disconnected from your laptop to client network. Then we will not able to access all these services. That is what networking. Networking in the sense, it is a virtual fundamental block of virtual private network which will establish the connection from our local laptop to our client network. So to deploy any service in Azure, that we should consider, we should choose under which network, which subnet the service has to be deployed. See, by default, this is public. I am repeating, Azure, AWS, Google by default are public cloud. By default, public cloud. Public cloud in the sense, if I share username and password with you, you can sit anywhere in the world. If you have internet connectivity, yes, you will be able to connect my mission. Okay, that's why what is the virtual network it is showing? Your resource group name hyphen VNet. VNet in the sense virtual network. Okay, under that we have one subnet. Okay, the subnet which contain one IP, public IP. Using that, I can communicate this virtual machine. If I share this IP with you, yes, you people also can communicate. This is public cloud. As I said, there are three types of clouds. What are they, guys? Any idea? I said 3 types of clouds, right? One is public,
Public,
private,
hybrid.
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 Yes. Okay. Yeah. Next. See, by default, port number, whichever I have chosen there, by default, it is appearing only RT. Okay. After deploying the virtual machines, whatever the ports are required, yes, we can enable it later on. After deploying the virtual machine as well. Anytime, anywhere, okay, we can change the configuration of the virtual machine. Okay, by default, I'm using configuration is what? 2 CPUs or 8 GB memory, right? Yeah, 4 CPUs, 16 GB memory. I feel that cost is very high. I cannot bear it. Yes, I can downgrade the size of configuration. I can change the size of configuration of virtual machine. Okay, right? Yeah, next. So,
So I have one question, Shekhar, like subnet, right? Can you go to that network? Subnet, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So like how can you decide like
Yeah,
what is
that's
the
what
range of
networking topic. It is huge topic. So we
okay.
have separate topic where I will cover around 3 sessions. So
Okay.
there you will get it. At this moment, just to remember, by default services would be deployed as a public. Anyone can access from the world.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So remaining, we have many sessions, management, advanced tax and all. It will take around another half an hour. So I am requesting you, please subscribe for Azure Free Trial and try to create one resource group and come back. Tomorrow I will show you how to finish it up, how to deploy this VM. Then on top of it, how to host an application that we will see in next session. Okay. So far, if you have any queries and concerns, please let me know. I will clarify your queries.
Shekhar, you created resource group, right?
Yes.
Suppose on that resource group, I have created one virtual machines and I have created one storage account. Suppose if I deleted that resource group, will that be deleted automatically, that VM and storage also?
Everything, yes.
It's been
So underlaying whatever the services are there, so everything will get deleted.
okay. No need to go and delete separate each one.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. That's what I given the hierarchy, right? What is the subscription?
Yeah.
Collection of resource group. What is the resource group? Collection of resources.
Resource.
Yeah, Shekhar sir.
Yeah.
So Hyperview, I'm not able to getting like that. I mean, I'm not able to understand it. Can you
Forget
please-
about hypervisor. Okay, that is inside of the data center. They will manage. That will be taken care by Microsoft. Just I am giving the terminology. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And one more thing, you have given some default port numbers like RDP and some HTTPS port numbers, whatever you have given. That ports only we can able to use, or we can able to use custom ports as well instead of these
Yeah,
ports.
standard is 99.99% organization use the standard ports only. No alternative.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, what is the course ending date?
That is depends. Okay, this is 2 months course. Okay, 1 month Azure administration, other month is Azure DevOps. We can say this is January, February, March 9th, March 7th, I can say.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, sorry, sir. Actually, you were saying that is maintained by Hyperview, that Azure will be handled that is.
Yeah.
But if in case they will ask what is mean by in interview perspective, they will ask what is Hyperview means. What
Hyper-V
answer
is the
will give?
terminology. For example, you know, have you heard about it? VMware anytime?
VMware, sir?
Yeah, VMware.
Yeah, VMware I heard.
You know, right? So the
Yes.
commentator of VMware is from Microsoft product is hypervisor. You got it?
Got
What
it.
is that VMware? Actually, under there is a VMware like one EXX component. Under that, you will be creating n number of virtual machines. Am I right? Same way,
Yes.
hypervisor is the terminology. Under that, we can host n number of virtual machines.
Okay, sir.
Hypervisor Microsoft product. VMware is VMware company product.
Recording sessions, we are not getting that
Okay,
thing yet.
yeah, so every day you will get the recording sessions. Okay, so tomorrow the link going to be changed. Just communicate with these institute people, and if you have any queries about recordings, how they are sharing and all, just check with them. Going forward, they will create one Google Drive link where they will place all the session recordings. From there, you can access directly. Okay, yeah, so maybe tomorrow they are going to change the link. Please check with institute people and register for this course as well. And one more thing I would like to inform, please subscribe for Azure free trial before coming to the session to practice it. Okay. Yeah, I think someone trying to ask question. Yeah, move on. Okay, fine. Yeah, thank you everyone. Thanks for your time. Tomorrow we'll connect back. Bye. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Guys, everyone, I hope you can audible,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I think you can see my screen now.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, great. Okay, see, before to start that demo or webinar, let me introduce about myself. Hi, my name is Sekhar. I have 15 plus years of experience on Microsoft technologies, and currently I'm working as an Azure architect. Okay, yeah, next. Before going for Microsoft Azure, just I want to let you know something about IT infrastructure. Okay, do you know what is the IT infrastructure? Any idea? Anyone? Just very simple. What is the IT infrastructure?
Hello,
Anyone?
hello, sir. I am Sai.
Yeah.
In IT infrastructure is nothing but the hard things what we feel touch, like data centers, servers, networking infrastructures like cables.
Yes, correct. Yeah. So one, yeah, correct. Once you enter into any organization,